afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We are back tonight once again with the Brawn GP career. We're heading into the 4th round of the season. We're heading into Bahrain for this evening, a track which will be pretty damn difficult, I'm sure, with the AI. The AI, I'm pretty sure, are very good at this track, so might be in for an interesting one today. Obviously, we are going to lower the AI a little bit. I think I've lowered down to 106 for today. Previously, we run 108 perfectly fine, but we'll run a little lower for practice, see how it goes. If it's all right, maybe we'll up it back up it again, but if I remember from last season, I think they were okay during qualifying, but the moment we went into the race, it completely fell apart, so... We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But we'll do some practice, and hopefully we'll have a good race. Alright, could we do Arsenal watch along instead? No, we won't be doing that. W Aston Merch Apprentice 2020. Yeah, back when they had the Aston Martin logo on the rear wing, huh? Good old times. Good old times. Did anyone say Rebel? We had 2 people say Rebel. There you go. GG's. Anyone who said Rebel, enjoy your little points. I'd rather keep my sanity. Honestly, same. With how we played so far in this pre-season, probably same. Not gonna lie, probably same. I don't know. I mean, we should do all right tonight, I hope. But yeah, I know what Arsenal can be like sometimes. They'll either do extremely well or extremely bad. There's no in between. No in between at all. I've changed to a wheel now. At Baptism of Fire, I literally gave up on qualifying Bahrain Q2 off my push laps. Then qualifying Russell, I relaxed. Just took my time, made a half second to get to Q3. It's a softly approach to corners. Who knew? Honestly, I've always said it when it comes to, like, racing, but smooth is fast, fast is smooth. The smoother you can be, the more time you'll find. If you're, like, very, like, aggressive with your driving and, like, very, messy with it, I guess, in a way, then you're always going to lose time that way. The smoother you can be, the more time you can find. So, you just got to try and keep it smooth. That's where it gets tricky. Yoko's cooked in his first match. Bro, he played 10 minutes, K-Gray. Don't act like you were watching that game, man. Come on. I'm trying to start streaming on F1. Have you got any tips for me? Get yourself a schedule and stick to it. Keep on streaming. Keep on grinding. Put your content out on other platforms as well. And eventually, you will get there. They're cooked in heaven, Goma. Okay. But yeah, of course, this is the last stream we are doing in England, by the way. On Friday, I fly out to Canada. And then, obviously, tomorrow will be... I was planning on streaming tomorrow. But I decided that it's probably best that I... probably spend the day setting down the rig, because otherwise I'm going to be streaming from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock tomorrow. I fly out at like 9 a.m. on Friday, I think it is, something like that. So I'll be spending all evening, when I should be trying to get some rest, setting my rig down. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be spending the time getting everything ready and getting packed and stuff. The next stream I'll be planning will either be on Sunday or Monday, where we'll be doing basically a setup stream, essentially. I'll be setting up my rig, building it live on stream and stuff like that. If there was anyone who was around a few years ago when I built this, you'll know we're in for a treat, because there was some content made that day. Some pure content. What a concepts ago, mate. Gonna see a very different background? Yes. A lot more simpler, I'd say. There's no, like, you know, model cars in the background or any fancy poster or anything like that. It'll just be a wall, basically. It won't be a very fancy one. Maybe I have to get a green screen or something. Our stream, you don't deserve rest. You think I'm going for rest? I am definitely not going for rest. Then I'm putting in the closet? No, I have, there's a spare room they have, basically, that I'll be using, so... Yo, Howard, so much to give this sub to a scene, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. 252 gifted in the channel as well. Love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's lose spin chats. Welcome to Azim into the Vince fam on behalf of Mr. Howard. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. So, yeah, there won't be any stream tomorrow where I get everything set up and, well, set down, actually, and packed away. And then on Friday, I fly out. And then Sunday, Monday, one of those 2 days. I'll let you guys know on Discord what day exactly. But Sunday or Monday, I will, yeah, plan a stream. And then we can see how we get on with setting everything up. Am I using Dennis spare PC? Basically, yeah, essentially. Can I place your flight number so I can check it the whole way? I will put my flight details in Discord, don't worry. You guys can follow me the entire 7.5 hour journey. No, I think it's close to 8 hours, actually. On the way back, it's like 7 hours. On the way there, it's close to 8 hours. I'm waiting for you to, Todd Pearson, I eat your will because I think my teeth crunch is dying. Bro's gonna rob my luggage. Although I will say... one thing I do hate about Toronto Airport, I swear it takes 10 years sometimes for the luggage to come out. Like, it's a long-ass walk from the gate all the way to where you pick your luggage up. But I swear, I will still be waiting like another 2 hours sometimes after. It's crazy how long it takes for them to get this luggage sorted. On the way back, it's not so bad at London. But in Toronto, it takes ages for my luggage to appear. Very annoying. You know someone that actually watched the whole flight? Probably LH. Probably LH. So I'm just going to fly alongside you? Yeah. Maybe he'll set up like a virtual streaming Discord. Need to check out streamer is safe? That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. Depends how big the airport is and the plane. It is a pretty big airport, to be fair. Like I say, it does take a long time to walk from the gate through security and then to the pickup area as well. So it is a pretty damn big airport. But yeah, it's long at Toronto. Very, very long. What can you expect when those people make minimum wage? Literal theft? Yeah, true. To be fair, that is very true. You're muted? I am not. Refresh your stream if I look muted. Well, not as bad as a gun, dudes. I hate big airports. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a big fan of airports generally. I get really bored inside airports. On the way, like, if you're leaving the airport, it's not so bad if you have to wait around for too long. But before a flight, like, when I go to London to get the flight to Toronto, that's where it's long. Wait for, like, 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah. Someone tell this man to refresh his stream. I'm not muted. I can see I'm not muted. Right, so we do have the Bahrain Grand Prix for the evening. Of course, we've done 3 rounds so far this season. We had round 1 out in Australia, round 2 in China, and round 3 in Japan. The last 2 couple of Grand Prix, we've used Nico Hulkenberg in both of them, and got pretty respectable points. We've got also good points in sprint race out in China as well. Let me throw up a poll in the stream real quick for you guys to vote on for who we race as. Who do we race as today? Jensen or Nico Hulkenberg. We'll do a 3-minute poll up in the chat. There you go. Vote up on the poll, ladies and gentlemen. Who should we race as for today? Do we race as Hulkenberg or do we race as Jensen Button? What do you guys reckon? What do you guys reckon? Vote up on the poll right now. So yeah, the next time we do a career mode other than today, we'll have the Saudi Grand Prix. That'll be like the first stream we do basically in Canada, when we're actually playing the game properly. So hopefully we can have a good Grand Prix out there. I might have to load the AI a little bit while I readjust to my surroundings a little bit, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But we have got a good few Grand Prix coming up. Obviously, Saudi Arabia, Imola, Monaco will be very, very difficult. That'll be a tough Grand Prix, that one. But after that, we've got obviously Spain, Canada. We have double Austria and Silverstone. Don't forget, of course, 2 of those will be in reverse as well. So, yeah. How long am I in Canada for? Just under 2 months. I'll be coming home late September. I think 24th is my return date. What's the poll saying so far? Let's have a look. Okay, this isn't very close, is it? 82% saying Jensen Button. 18 saying Hulkenberg. I think we might be racing against Jensen today. We might be racing against Jensen today. Right, so anything we've got to do in terms of research development? I don't think there is. That might just have some research done there, actually. Nice, it did. We'll do a bit more rear downforce then.
Already.
Get that researched. Is there anything else we can do? No available slots. And then durability. I think that's got some on the way as well, isn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Right, so everything should be on the way in terms of research. Development, we still have a few parts on the way right now. But they are still going to take a little bit more time to arrive. I actually have a lot of upgrades we can do on the chassis side here. I might need to get facility improvement so we can start doing 2 parts at a time in the chassis, because we have a lot of parts to do here. Maybe we'll do that as our next improvement. Meanwhile, I'll be moving back to Canada in October, right as I leave. I timed it perfectly.
Team Radio.
Hey, look at that chat!
Alphonse 00000 says radio is working again.
Look at that, the radio's working again. I finally fixed it. Are you guys proud of me? I know you guys have waited a long time for that. Hopefully it's working correctly. It should be. Right, let's see if there's anything that will do... There we go. Research 2... No, that's research. Develop. There we go. Development of 2 parts at a time in the development facility. That's good. We need that one in. Yeah, this is a pretty resounding win so far for Jensen, isn't it? 87% now. God damn, you guys won Jensen today, huh? You guys won Jensen. We're proud of you. Thank you. Right, we're set to balance allocation. I think everything else is basically good to go. So let's load up as Jensen and get going. We have a couple of resubs coming through here as well.
With the GOAT F1 streamer.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate the 7 months there, Juan, as well. Very kind of you, dude. Also, Jammin coming in with a 6-month resub as well. Appreciate the resubs there, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Get a slip spin chat to welcome Juanito and Jammin into Vince Fan for the 7 and 6 months, respectively. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. 2-minute cooldown? Yeah, otherwise people would spam the shit out of it. I think it's a fair cooldown. Very fair cooldown. Right. Let's get going for FP1 then, shall we? I didn't load the things for Hulkenberg. Should be alright, I reckon. Should be fine. Right, let's set all of this to number 1 for practice. There we go. Looks like we're going to get a full dry weekend, as you'd expect at the at this track. When's ever rain here, huh? We did get F2 testing in the rain once here, didn't we, actually? Right, let's go into FP1. Race strategy, quality pace, and track acclimatization all two today. Let's get cracking. We love you, Vince. That's why I resub each month. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. Helps me out a lot, more than you know.
The original desert
EI, I think it flows on me. Appreciate it. Welcome into Twitch.
Plenty for the teams.
It's running in preseason testing, though. Yeah, F2 did preseason testing in Bahrain. I think it was it 23? I think 2023 preseason testing. F2 was in Bahrain, and it was raining during their testing. Which is not something you see very often in Bahrain. Very, very rare you see rain during a... during cars on track. Where's Bahrain? But it's... right, let's start off with track acclimatization, I'd say. What's the tire program section saying? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. At least it didn't give us softer. Softer here would definitely not have worked, I don't think. Right, let's skip a little bit of time. We'll head out on track acclimatization for the first program. Do they have to use artificial rain? I think it's somewhere else. I think they may have participated in cloud seeding in the past. I know there's a few, like, countries of the Middle East who, was in some sort of program to do some cloud seeding, but...
Okay, track's green right now, so...
And in F1 this year as well, no?
Tires up to temp and get yourself in the
I
zone.
don't think so. Not that I remember. I don't recall seeing it. That's the point. You guys want to destroy my ears with the TTS. Got you. No care for the well-being of the streamer. I see how it is. I see. Who won Creator Series Hungary? It was Alex, I believe. Although it turned out not to be Hungary in the end. The wild card was actually us doing Monza instead, so... I am forced to? Doubt it. You think I forced you to gift that sub earlier? Yeah, you're right. Please keep doing it. Keep at it. A few teams brought inters. I still don't remember actually raining though. They may have brought inters in case there was rain, but I don't think it ever did rain in the end. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Literally noob. How to be successful 101 on Twitch streaming. Although I shouldn't reveal those secrets so publicly, really, should I? Some comes with add-ons, exactly. How's the season going so far? So far, so good. We have a 100% points record so far this season. We got P9 out in Japan last time out, which wasn't too bad. A few points on the board. Not a crazy good result, but decent points, so we care about. I think the car's in a position right now where anytime we score points, we're quite happy with it. Obviously, the more the better, but anytime we are in that top 10, we are pretty content, so... That's kind of like our goal right now. Keep ourselves in that top 10 and fight for that kind of mid-table constructors area. I was hoping we'd have like a top 3, top 4 car this season, but boy, was that wrong. Very, very wrong. That was a bit wide there. Correct, yeah. Yeah, that AI's fine. I did lower it a little bit for today because I'm pretty sure that AI and Bahrain are pretty damn good. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're strong here. But we'll adjust accordingly. Oh, oh, oh. A little bit wide. Don't want to run it too wide there. Feeling a little bit of mid-corner understeer at the moment. Could just be the hard tyres, though. Anyone feel for Morecambe fans? Sorry for off topic. Oh, good, man. I think a lot of people feel sorry for Morecambe fans. And I think a lot more needs to be done in terms of the FA to make sure this sort of stuff doesn't happen. But, you know, they don't care, do they? They don't care. I think it's basically all but confirmed that they're done now, right? I don't believe they ever got sold off. Bit better in that corner there. Didn't quite get the understep. Nicely done. Full house of purple so far. Let's see if we can try and keep it that way. A full purple lap would definitely be fine by me. We're currently P1 right now in the session, but it is quite early in the session as well, so I'm not going to get too caught up on that just yet. Sky couldn't care less. Nope. Sky only care about the big clubs. That's where their clicks and views are at, so they do not care about anything else. Oh, no way I got purple on the final... sorry, green on the final corner. Brutal. Literally one green that entire lap. Right, this time we're going full purple. Easy full purple. That's a little awkward. It's a little bit awkward. Yeah, literally turn 2. Can't even make it past turn 2. Brawn might be washed. Can't even get full purple on track acclimatization. Yeah, that's it. Wrap it up, guys. Career's over. The game's gone. The game has never been more gone. I think there's a Sean Dyche meme laying around somewhere. Leclerc P2 right now on mediums. Anthony Knocker looking alright on the softs. That's a little bit deep in the final corner. Not that a couple times so far, actually. Just going a little bit too loud in the brakes. Yeah, that's a weak lap, that one.
Complete, and that was a really good
alright.
job indeed. We got a lot of valuable
We still got
information there. Well done.
max resource points. That's fine by me. We'll head straight into pits. So far, still P1 as well. Don't mind that. Who else is at Merc if Kimmy went down to Williams? George Russell and Jacques Villeneuve are the Mercedes drivers this season. We've had so many crazy transfers. You can obviously see Charles Leclerc's at Red Bull. Max Verstappen went to Ferrari. We had Pepe Marti join Sauber. Liam Lawson at Aston. Some pretty wild transfers this season. Very, very wild transfers. I'm sure there'll be plenty more for Season 3. Especially if the likes of Hamilton and that retire. We had Alonso retire in Season 1, which is why Liam Lawson went to Aston. We finished P9 in Japan. Car sounds unreal. Like the prime Formula 1 days. Well, close to prime. Oh boy. I thought this was the first race this season. I mean, to be fair, it has been engraved into our brain for the longest time that Bahrain is the season opener. It's been like that for a while, and all of a sudden, now it's switched up again. Now we're back to Australia being the opening race of the season. All we need now is we need Brazil as a season finale. That's all we need. And I think we can be relatively content. Still a couple of bad tracks in the calendar, but, you know. At least we start with Australia, end with Brazil, like the good old days, you know? And Miami to go, exactly. Get that Miami shit off my calendar. Having joined the F1 hype in 2021, Australia still doesn't feel right as a season opener. I mean, we've had Bahrain as a season opener for quite a long time, so even for, like, us who have watched F1 for a long time when Australia used to be the season opener, it still feels kind of weird seeing Australia as a season opener. Like, it doesn't feel, it kind of feels like back to how it used to be. Except the racing is definitely not how it used to be, that's for sure. 6 seconds on right now on Ocon and the soft tyres, damn. That's actually a pretty big gap. Alright, whatever. Right, let's go and do race strategy, I think, next. We'll skip a little bit of time, and then we'll head out on the race strat program. Keep me admin so Vince stays the happiest F1 fan ever. You lot, you do this too much. You're doing this, I want you to do this. Yeah? That's what I want you to do. Right, that should do half an hour. Right, we'll use the medium tyres for a race strat. Let's head out on track.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Vince's worst nightmare is Max Mercedes and him winning at Miami. Dude, I would actually cry, I think. New stream, loving the content, appreciate it. Do you have a playlist to share for the music? I might have a command for it. If you do the command playlists, maybe? I think I made a command for it. Spotify? Try Spotify? I thought I might have made a command for it. Maybe I didn't. No. I thought I made a command for it. Maybe I didn't, though. I'll grab you a link at the end of this run. What the fuck is the playlist? Bro doesn't know his own commands. Because I've had a few people ask about it before, so I thought to myself I should make a command for the playlist, and then yeah, never did, I guess. Haven't watched it in a while. What's the standings now? We are into round 4 of the new season. We're currently sitting in 9th and 10th with both our drivers in the Drivers' Championship. 5th in the Constructors, I think. In my career mode, I started winning by round 1. Since then, I have a mechanical failure in the following 3 races. Life comes at you faster. Yeah, all good. The lines that bust after Hungarian GP was crazy. Not a surprise, I gotta say. Not a surprise. I'm sure it's like that every year. 6th in the speed trap. Don't think it's too bad, is it? I think everyone's done a lap by now, so... 6th in the speed trap isn't too bad. Who's our teammate? Nico Hulkenberg. Is this a new wheel cam, or have I just been on Twitch for months? Slightly new wheel cam, I'd say. It's still the same camera and stuff, I just changed the angle, basically. Give a bit of a better view of the wheel. I saw that as well, noob, yeah. I saw that too. Yeah, some F1 fans are pretty damn wild, aren't they? Looney Tunes that video, literally. As they run 50 wings to get max performance in turn 10, thoughts? Yeah, I mean, the AI might be a little bit faster than the straights, but it should be fine. First lap is a 29.1. Not bad. Okay, medium's looking okay so far. I prefer Twitch because I can see everything. I mean, Twitch is the best way to watch the stream anyway. Better quality, and it's a better experience as well. If you want the full immersive experience, Twitch is the way to go, always. Hitting those apexes nicely. Barely, Nico. Barely. Not as much as they used to. Too many ads on Twitch. I have mine set to the minimum. You may get a pre-roll when you first come in. Unfortunately, I can't control that. That's Twitch's thing, but I have my ads set to the minimum, so you'll barely get ads on my stream. A lot of streamers do set their ads quite high, and I get it. I fully get it. It becomes unwatchable when that happens. Oh boy. Ooh, 29.2. Half a ton slower. Consistent at least. Is your name the same over there? Yep, that guy, Vince. There's also a link in my bio as well. I don't get ads, I feel illegal. I mean, some people, you know, not that I will say to do it or not, but some people do have ad blocks and things, so they can get away with it with that. I won't tell you to do that, but if you did do that, I wouldn't blame you. No ads if you sub. I mean, that's the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it. Mike, you didn't follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate what it's. Hey, everyone, Tinto, love to see it. Appreciate it. Welcome in, man. Welcome to the light side. Franco. Jesus, buddy. Verstappen at Ferrari. Yep. Charles Leclerc at Red Bull as well. It's a sight that's quite sore to look at. Are we still second worst in the R&D? Yes. We are improving, but at the moment, yeah, we're still quite low in the R&D. I don't get ads because of the country I live in. Wait, really? You don't get ads in South Africa, right? Ooh, a bit of rear lock. Trying to get the car slowed down there. A little bit deep. Just to lift off the brakes a little bit. Did I hit the Franco crash today? I did. I did. Oh, it's Zimbabwe? Oh, yeah, fair. Whee! Rear tires are getting a little bit out of shape. Ian, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Highest quality position so far in this career. I think P4 in Saudi last season. We're yet to score a pole so far in this career. Obviously, we haven't really got a strong car, so I guess that makes sense, but yeah, I think P4 is the best we got. Franco crashing on his off days? Yeah, not a good look, is it, really? I'm actually surprised he hasn't been dropped yet, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fair to say he hasn't been anywhere near good enough. And I would argue that Jack Doohan in his first 5 races looked more impressive than Colin Pinto, if you ask me. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm surprised they aren't looking at other drivers. Probably want to sign Barkala. We were interested at one point as well. I'm not entirely convinced by him, though. Then that Alpine's just a dump truck. I agree, but I still think Doohan did better than what Colapinto's doing. In my opinion. Have I ever watched WWE? I have, but it's not really much interest to me. I know a lot of people in the community like watching WWE, so we have a good few wrestling fans in our Discords. Oh man, the understeer there. What's tire wear so far? Let's have a look. Oof, that rear left. That rear left is about, what, 3% per lap? Probably a bit more than that, to be fair, but... I mean, the rest of the tires aren't too bad. But that rear left 3% per lap is not ideal, really. We'll do one more lap, just to make sure I'm fully content. Colopin's been kind of disappointed. Feel like we overhyped his skill because he was replaced Sergeant and obviously did miles better. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I do think Colapinto's a decent driver, but he has definitely been very underwhelming this season, no doubt about it. And like you say, he came to that Williams and scored him a few good points that Sergeant, you know, was missing out on. But I mean, Colapinto's main objective for last season that was given to him by Williams was to stop crashing. Because that was one thing Sergeant kept doing. He kept on crashing. It kept on costing him a lot of money. So yeah, Colapinto might have scored him a bit more points, but let's be honest, he was still crashing quite a bit. He was still costing him, if you ask me, just as much money as Logan Sargent was in the end. Oh man, car gets a little bit tough to handle after 5 laps. This stuff will be definitely a bit weaker. K-Mac the GOAT. Doing well in World Endurance Championship. 29.8. Okay, it's not too bad. At least we kept to the 29s, but yeah, those first 5 laps are fine. After that, it gets very tricky. Flavio's the hatchet man, Colapinto to be replaced. I mean, Flavio's been around for a little bit now, and, you know, he's still, you know, he's not done anything about it, so I'm sure they are assessing their options regardless. Duan, Porsche, and Drugovich likely won't ever get their shot. I mean, Duan kind of did, but Porsche and Drugovich, yeah, they probably aren't going to get a shot F1. I'm very surprised that Porsche won't. I remember when Porsche was in F2 and like when it was coming up through the ranks in the Open Wheel series and stuff, he was very highly rated by a lot of teams. But yeah, I don't think he's going to get a shot, is he? Which is a bit of a shame, but I know he's struggled a bit in IndyCar. Best ever F1 driver, Kamui Kobayashi. I'm sorry, but Sesko's the mids. I mean, it's kind of weird, actually, because Jokeres was, like, Manchester United's main target, and Šeško was originally our main target, and we ended up kind of, like, swapping in a way. Jokeres was sort of our plan B, and Sesko was sort of United's plan B. Bit weird how it all, how it unfolded, really. Best ever is go TP, true. Money from Colapinto doesn't matter at this rate, with them running up with the destructors. Exactly, like, I think at some point, it's going to be that he's costing the team too much than what he's actually paying the team, you know? To be at that seat. Porsche still only 2021 with Drugovich 26. Drugovich 26 already. Damn, that's actually crazy. Also, I thought Porsche was a little older than 21. Is he actually 2021? I thought it was a little older than that. I need to verify this, because that's kind of like... I thought it was like 23, 24 maybe. Yeah, Porsche. Yeah, he's 21. He is about to turn 22, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the Red Bull was a tough watch in Hungary. Very, very tough watch. Right. I think that should be FP1 over and done with. We've got racetrack done. We've got track climation done. That should be us basically all done and dusted for FP1. Let's see how the rest of the session goes, shall we? Still currently sitting P8, which isn't too bad. I don't think I've seen it run down. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it. They'll keep it strong because of his dad owning the team. I mean, at some point, Aston Martin have got to get to their senses, though, right? Stroll did have a good weekend in Hungary, but the problem is Stroll isn't going to be someone who scores you competitive championship-winning points when it matters, you know? So at some point, Aston Martin have got to come to their senses and realise that if they want to get to the next level, they are going to have to make some uncomfortable family decisions. Let's say that. Right, that's everyone done with. We finished P11. That's not too bad. 29-1 on the medium tyres. The same amount as what Verstappen's doing on the hards and Colapinto on the soft. So I think we're actually not looking too bad there, really. And Sully was slower than us. He was on mediums as well. Our teammate down in P19 there. 31-0 is his best lap. Yikes. Not a great start for Hulk. All right. On to FP2. Jamie coming with a 10-month resub as well. Thank you much, Jamie, for the 10 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a super spin chat to welcome Jamie into Vince fam for the 10. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing good, buddy. What up, Purple? How's it going, mate? Thanksgiving's going to be a killer when this happens? Yeah. Yeah, that Canadian Thanksgiving is going to be an awkward one, isn't it? Very, very awkward. Will and Rupert, thanks for following, Rupert, sorry, thank you for following on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's the team that Norris plays for? In this career, he's still at McLaren. He hasn't changed teams.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy.
Have I got an FC26 beta code? No, I have not. I have not. I don't mind though, to be fair, because I'm not about to play it anyway. I go away in a couple of days, so I'm not about to play the beta regardless. What's doing? What do you have? I have the also FSR. Scenes where they bring back Jack to replace Colapinto. Not like Mercedes Ferrari. I'm not sure you're asking, Reece, sorry. What do you mean, what team he plays for? In my career in Season 1, Max won like 19 races. Yeah, he dominated Season 1 for me as well. I mean, it did start the season quite weak, but then at some point, Red Bull just had a crazy development, and they took off, and he was winning every single race, so... What position does Max Verstappen play in? I reckon he's a... false 9 sort of player. I reckon. Like Hamilton Ferrari, what about Norris? Yeah, he's at McLaren. That is what I said. What's my favorite track? Belgium. When does that Red Bull Arc start IRL? I don't know, but I'm patiently waiting for it. I'm starting to get a little bit impatient with it, but I am trying to wait. Target time 28.6. That should be very beatable, right? Quick quality lap, let's see. First in the speed trap, good stuff. 208 mile an hour down towards turn 1. Regular good drive in F1 car in real life. Oh yeah, easily. I'd give those McLaren boys a run for their money. They ain't got nothing on big that guy Vince. Looking good on the Delta so far. What track do you like more, Japan or Silverstone? Japan. I mean, I think for modern day F1, Silverstone is definitely better, but in my personal opinion, I just love Japan. I think Japan is so satisfying to nail. 27.4, that's not bad, actually.
That's the end of the program and plenty of useful data.
That's not bad.
Return to base when you can, so we can go over it all.
No, he couldn't. His little body couldn't handle the G-force. Well, I'll have you know that I'm in front of Lando Norris and Max Verstappen in F125 right now, so if I could do an F125, easily could do it in real life. Easily. Driving-wise, it's easy Japan. Easily, yeah. Comfortably. I mean, like, Silverstone is nice to drive. And you do get, like... Well, I mean, you obviously get better battles at Silverstone. But Japan is just, like... It's just so nice. It's just so smooth. You know? Not with G-forces? Nah. What's a G-force? I eat those for breakfast. Least favorite permanent track? Miami. That guy is domination could bore fans. That F1 driver Vince. Put me in that Red Bull, coach. Put me in that Red Bull, coach. I beg. Bro could not handle the G-force. I handle the G-forces in F125 perfectly fine. Why couldn't I do it in real life? Do you see the way I have to, like, twist my body and my neck to, like, combat it? I can do it in the game perfectly fine, bro. I got this. Trust. What's the best USA track for you? On the F1 calendar or on, like, ever? Bro, it's not handling G-force in real life. I'm telling you, I'm handling it in the game. I can handle it in real life. It's so easy. So easy. I drive my car daily. Like, you know, to the shops and stuff. And if I can do that, I can easily drive an F1 car. Same thing, man. All you got to do is turn the wheel. It's easy. What car would they put you in, bro? You would even handle F3. F1's easy, bro. Literally, all they do is they turn a wheel and press a go pedal and a stop pedal when they want to slow down. F1 is so easy. Anyone can get into F1. The only reason I'm not in there right now is because, you know, I have no money. That's why I do this instead. Zero out of 10 rage bait in this creator is becoming a joke. At least I can spell becoming right. That's the joke here. I can't tell if Vince is trolling. I would like to think it's easy. I would like to think it's easy. Unstoppable first versus a movable object. Strikes confidence into defenders. Right, 3 more soft tire laps. Let's go give it a go, shall we?
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
The next Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, they'll call me. I'll break that that record. I'm coming for it. Obviously, yes, for you dense heads who don't really, like, understand. Yes, I'm joking, obviously. Obviously, I cannot handle F1 car. But it is quite fun to rage bait sometimes. I'm relatively new to it, though, so still got a bit of work to do, I think. I didn't fool everyone. Most people fell for it, but I need everyone to fall for it one day. Bahrain or Qatar driving-wise? In a quali lap? Qatar. Race lap? Bahrain. I don't like Qatar otherwise. Be more serious? Yeah. I mean, I thought maybe I was doing alright with that, but... Maybe you're right. Maybe I gotta be more straight-faced when I say it or something. Like I say, still new to this rage bait thing.
Team Radio. Jammin 391 says Vince would win 8 World Driver Championships in just 2 seasons. He is that good.
It's too easy, man. I would win so many races and have to give me the other 6 championships. That's how it works, right? We'll be hearing Crofty say that guy Vince wins the Monaco Grand Prix next year. I mean, chat, I already have 1 pole position in F1. Where do you think I got the Pirelli tyre from? That's the reward you get for getting pole position in Formula 1.
Within the next 2 laps.
I already have success. That was deep at turn 1. There is no chat in real F1. I don't know. I reckon Verstappen and Lando Norris call their radio engineers chat sometimes. Chat, what engine mode do I need? I can see it. These look like kind of people. A little bit of improvement there, not a big one. 2 tenths, 27.2. We improve our score a little bit. Let's see if we can try and break into 26. We've got 2 more laps we can do. Do you reckon they ask the engineers what the prediction will be? Yeah. They'll say on the radio, mods, get their prediction up. Will we win this race? It's facts, Aiden. It's facts. Do you think they asked the engineers what merch they're going to wear today? Yep. And then they put a poll up saying which driver do we race as well. They're all streamers at heart, you know? They're all streamers at heart. Why are difficulty playing at? Right now we're at 106, but I think we could probably up it today. I'm not going to lie. I think we can up the AI a little bit today. Maybe go 108. Should be fine. Any assists? No. All my assists are off. What up, Dushy? What's Sparky?
2 years already smiles.
Yo, Dutchman, thank you much for the 2-year resub. You love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the spin chat. Welcome, Dutchman, into Vince fam for the 24 months. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, dudes. Welcome in. Legends. What place are we in the car performance? Nowhere good. Let's say that. Nowhere good. We're carrying this tractor right now. Let's say that. Is this game a good simulator or is iRacing better? Well, this game isn't really a simulator to start with. This game is more of like just your casual racing game, I would say. If you're looking for like actual sim racing games, you want to look at like ACC, you want to look at Le Mans Ultimate, iRacing, of course. The only ones that have F1 cars is kind of iRacing, and I guess you can mod a Assetto Corsa, but I did Sparky, yeah. 2K hours this year. You should easily get that, I think. Should do. Especially if we do a couple more endurance races as well. Right, 2 more soft tires, and that will be us done with a practice.
Checks complete.
2 more
Everyone be
softies.
aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
What up, Thomas, again, mate? Great to be here. Pleasure to have you, dudes. Pleasure to have you back. Normal ACS like 3 for F1 cars and DLCs too. Yeah. A lot of people like mod Assetto Corsa. I mean, that's kind of what Assetto Corsa really is, isn't it? It's like known for how heavily moddable it is, right? Enzo season 1 and got traumatized. Yeah, Enzo was quite bad. At least here a permanent track that's not a street track. Right, got you. I'm trying to think of them all at the moment. Maybe... I mean, no, Monaco's a street track, doesn't count. Qatar, maybe? I mean, technically Miami's not a street track, right? Miami's more of a car park than a street track. But I guess it still technically counts as one, though. Oh, I'll say Qatar, I guess. Don't know, it's a tricky one. Most of the actual racetracks we use are pretty decent. Why am I using battery on an outlet? Right, here we go. Third in the speed trap that time. Cooking. What's an underrated track? Kota. Nice hairpin. Couple turns up again. Keep finding a couple turns at the moment. Might get a little bit of a toe here as well. Could be a bit too far back, though. Might have used up too much battery too early as well. Should still be an improvement, but probably not as big as it could have been. Yeah, only a 10, 27-1. We could definitely get in the 26s. 100%. Just gotta watch that battery a bit more. What up, Justice, again, mate? Coda's my home track of the WEC. That's amazing. I think that's the next track in the calendar, right? Is Kota. But yeah, I like Kota a lot. It's definitely the best American track we have in F1, in my opinion. I really like Kota. Always get good racing there. It's a satisfying track to get right as well, so... So is Colin Pinto or Lawson to Aston Season 2? I guess it makes sense, in a way. Because most of the time, Alonso retires in Season 2 for most people, so... I've just seen Martinelli go past him and drop a shoulder. Wait, he actually beat a man? Is that what you're saying? Martinelli actually beat a man for once? Don't get used to that. Do not get used to it. Treasure it, if anything. Best race this season so far? Ooh, definitely not Japan. It's quite a difficult one. I enjoyed Australia. Australia was a pretty good race. I don't know. I feel like we've not really had like that many amazing races this season. Canada was alright. Canada was a decent race. What wheel should I get on if I'm on PlayStation? If it's your first time getting a wheel, Pancho, I'd recommend getting a G923 or a T248. It's been a very 3 out of 5 star season so far. Yeah, it's not. It's like most of the races have been okay, but haven't really been better than that, right? That's the most it's kind of been. Don't know. I've not really been like starstruck by any races this year, you know? Right. Last off tire lap. Now be our stop for practice. Any driving differences after patches haven't been following lately? Not really. There was like a small update to the handling of the car back in early July, I think it was. Mid-July, something like that. I think it was early July. But it didn't really do anything, to be honest with you. Why do sim racers wear gloves? I have a video on YouTube covering exactly your question. I'd recommend checking it out.
Okay, just
I'll give you everything you need to know.
Now.
Oh, you want a direct drive? I think your only option really then is probably Fanatec. There's not a huge amount of options for console. You could probably get yourself a CSL DD or something. Monster R3, you can't get that on PlayStation. The Monster R3 does work on Xbox, but just not PlayStation. Go on, show. I might change that sponsor on the bottom of the wing. The Slingshot Fuel one. I don't like the reds. The red looks kind of ugly. I might update some of the sponsors on this livery. That's my only option? Yeah. I mean, like, there are some higher-end Thrustmasters you can look at. Like the T300 RS and stuff like that. They're pretty good. They're not direct drivers, but they are pretty good wheels. So. Alright, last lap of practice. Let's see if we can try and break the 26s, shall we? Oh, terribly deep in turn one. Somehow I'm still up on the Delta, though. Really? Okay, that time was definitely too deep. Definitely too deep. I want to try that again. I want to try and get this turn 3? Turn 4. Turn 4 right. That's better. Lost a little bit of hairpin that time, though. Show. This is a modded livery? Yep. Much better final corner there as well. There we go. That should hopefully be a 26. There we go. We finally broke a 26. Took long enough. 26.931. That'll finish up with that P2. And should finish up with practice of the day as well. Good stuff. Happy with that. Pretty nice times. Get finding some good consistency as well. So no, I can't have an engine mod since I'm on console. Yeah, that's the downside to being on console. You don't get into the modding world. Can't you get a modded team badge? You probably could. Yeah, I might. I should really make an inquiry about that. Try and get the Brawn GP logo into the game. I think it's very easy to do. I would also love to get some, like, custom race suits and teamwear and stuff done at some point. That'd be great. How many laps do I do in practice before I race? Not a huge amount, really. I just do the programs and then do a few qualifying laps after. So, however many laps that takes, basically. Thomas Miller's gone to Whitecaps. Yeah, I saw that. What do I have? The Mozart FSR. I would love to get the FSR 2. I have the original FSR right now, but I want to get the FSR 2 at some point. It looks great. Much better upgraded version of what I've got. A 23 Newton meter base. I have a feeling you probably wouldn't use a lot of that 23 Newton meters. I think most people would get like an R21 and stuff like that. They only end up playing on like half of it. Trying to go max force feedback on an R21? Yeah, GG. Good luck trying to do a lap with that. Would be a great workout though. Wouldn't need to go to the gym for a while. Arm day would be covered. Right. Oh wow, we're only 800s up on Jacques Villeneuve right now. Damn. It was very close to beating us. 15 minutes to go in the session. Let's see if he can try and trump our lap time. We're 7/10 up on Lewis Hamilton. And Lando Norris as well. Okay. Interesting. And the SC2 Pro never passed 15 Newton meters. How much does the Civic Cube have? Max FOP with minimum steering wheel rotation. Good luck to GG your hand, literally. Set it to 90 degrees. And it's game over. 24 for Pro model? Yeah. I don't think any... I mean, to be fair, you never really should use max force feedback on a wheel anyway. Or a wheelbase. Because that's a very easy way of breaking it. Is to use that its maximum power. But,
we're in for an exceptional
yeah, either way, it's still a good risk breaker if you ever end up doing it. Right, that is FP2 and practice done for the day then here in Bahrain. Jacques Villeneuve on top so far, only a little bit ahead of us by just under 600ths there between us two. Lewis Hamilton 6/10 off the pace so far. Norris, Piastri, Tsunoda in the top 6. Verstappen, Leclerc, Russell and Antonelli all in that top 10 so far. Leclerc and Russell both on those medium tyres. Our teammate finishes up in P18 after that as well. 3.4 seconds down, so he's still got a lot of time to find, but hopefully he can do that in the next session. And, yeah, that is practice for ourselves. Over and done with. Time to get ourselves ready for qualifying here in Bahrain, ladies and gentlemen. 100% force feedback challenge, maybe? I mean, on an R9, it wouldn't be too bad. I plan about, like, 8 Newton meters of my 9. So for me, it wouldn't be that bad. But if I had anything, you know, like an R21, then, yeah, I would probably say goodbye to my wrists. I'll be in hospital pretty quickly. It'll be a bit more than a dislocated thumb, which is what I got last time. Just a little bit. Oh, wait. Need to quick practice up P3 real quick before I do that. Only got a couple of bits to do, actually. It's not too bad. Do I use custom setups? Yes. Always. Last little one to do here. Failed. Oh. Couple of failures. There we go. Right, that should be 5 out of 5 on everything. Good stuff. Sweet. All right. Let's do this. Where's Vince going to qualify? Hopefully in the top 8, but easier said than done. Easier said than done. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get ourselves ready and underway for Q1 here in Bahrain. Our quali pace wasn't looking so bad in practice, and hopefully we can try and keep that going for the actual qualifying session coming up right now. First of all, we need to switch over our components to Set 2. Set 2 is basically our quali and race components at the moment, so we'll do that. Let's also get the music on in the game as well. There we go. Sweet, that should be everything. Cool. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get underway for Q1 here in Bahrain. A reminder of how the championship's looking heading into qualifying here in Sakhir as well. We currently sit in P10 with Jenson Button. He's the one we're driving with in today's Grand Prix. We're currently sitting 10th with him with 6 points so far. We're currently double those points down on Nico Hulkenberg. He's on 12 points so far this season. So a good little tussle going on between the teammates right now. And we're getting that kind of mid-table show on lock, really, aren't we? Which is also good for the Constructors' Championship as well. You can see we're on 18 points in the Constructors' Championship. 12 up on Williams, 13 up on Aston Martin, but we are quite far down on Mercedes as well. So, yeah, there we go. All right, let's get to Q1 here in Bahrain. Let's get underway. Just swap each race. I let the chat vote on who they want to race as, basically. At the start of every stream, we poll it. We do like a 5-minute poll. People vote who they want to see, and then we get started once that is finished.
It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Sometimes we'll do like the same driver 2 or 3 times in a row, and then sometimes we'll do it once, or, you know, and then switch. We like to get the community involved, you know. Right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Q1 underway here in Bahrain. Right, let's skip a tiny bit of time just to start off the session. Just get a bit of rubber put down. Soft tires bolted on. Fuel will set to 3.3. And that should be good. All right, let's do this. Let's go get our first lap done.
Standing by.
Obviously, always nice to try and save a soft tire for the race if possible, but sometimes that's not always doable. I think the AI do like soft tires here, though. If I remember back to last season, I think they all started on soft tires. Or something like that. I always go for whichever driver has less points. Force me to cover both cars and drivers. Yeah, that's fair. I still do wish they had the option to create your own driver, though. I do appreciate that they wanted to make it feel like more of, you know, owning a team than anything, but it should have still been an option to create your own driver for my team, in my opinion. It would be nice to make a custom calendar for career modes. I mean, we've had these discussions in the past. It is a thing in the game in terms of, like, doing Grand Prix championships and multiplayer championships. You can customize the calendar how you want for that. But in career mode, you can't. So I don't know if it's really, like, a contractual thing. Because it is there. It is doable for other modes. So why not do it for career mode as well, you know? It's definitely doable. They just haven't done it. Change POV. There you go. Say less. I got you, bro. Don't worry. Where'd you get the engine noise mods? From overtake.gg. Yo, look at me hit my apex in this view. Change back. I don't like it. Sounds like I should do it more. Yeah, the rear chase cams are horrible. I agree, don't worry. All right, here we go. Lap number 1 coming up for Q1. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's try and get a good lap on the boards.
And we've dropped to P12.
It's a little bit deeper that hairpin there. I lost me a little bit of time. Audio, don't cut like that. Still got a bit of battery I could use here. I've been a little bit conservative with it so far, actually. I was burning it too much in FP2, and now I have too much remaining. Might get a little bit of a tow from this Mercedes here. Oh, maybe not. AI moment. I mean, 27.5 probably is enough. I mean, we did a 26.9 in practice there, and I think 27.5's okay, but we got pretty held up by Ross on that final corner there. Lost a couple tenths at least.
Okay, we've only got one.
We are ahead of Stroll and Colapinto, though, which isn't too bad. They mustn't have had great laps. We'll see what the rest of the field does, but I'd imagine that lap would probably be a little low for our liking. See how it goes. How do you mod delivery and sound on PC? Download the mods from overtech.gg. There's instructions on the web pages. Still P5 at the minute. There is a lot of cars out on track right now, so they get a lot of drivers wrong laps at the minute, so... Let's head back to the garage and see where we are. How's the tyres looking so far? 4 and 6% on the left side isn't too bad. It's not ideal, but not terrible. 3 and 5 on the right isn't too shabby either. I'm on Xbox and have the G923 and I want upgrades. Any suggestions? You can have a look at the Mazda R3 bundle if you want to like go into direct drive. You can have a look at the TMX maybe, something like that. I think that's the T300 variant for Xbox. You can have a look at the Fanatec stuff as well. They've got a few wheelbases that work on Xbox. Depends how much you really want to go into it. And how much your budget is as well. Still P5 at the moment. Albon goes P6. Was that lap very good? I mean, 27.5 doesn't feel like it was a great lap, but... we're on 108 right now. 108 AI. Are we getting a lap in cockpit? No. What was my first wheel? When I probably started getting into, like, sim racing more and stuff like that, I had a G29. Just like most other people. I started off with a G29. I went from a G29 to having a Fanatec Club Sport, and then from a Fanatec Club Sport to the wheelbase I have now, the Mazda R9. So, I've been through it with all those. Right. We have dropped down a few positions now. We're down to P8, so some of the faster guys have gone faster. Charles Leclerc is 1.6 seconds quicker so far. Verstappen goes P3. We're down to P9 now. Hulkenberg down in P15, 1.1 seconds off from us. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. The thing is, we're still very far away from that. This is exactly what happened in what's it? Japan. The top 8 was just substantially faster than us. Pepe scored? No way, did he actually? That's actually quite funny. I mean, if I don't laugh, I'll cry, so... Nicholas Pepe scoring against us is very, very... Yeah. Ironic in many ways. I mean, I think that lap will be enough for Q2, though. We are currently 1.1 seconds up on Ocon in P17, so... I'm fairly content with the lap, actually, I think. That should be enough for a Q2. That should be enough for a Q2. Remember how you spun on your own in the Creator Series race in Monza? No. I do not. The race on Saturday, you mean? Or something else? How much is doing a lap here? Oh, the turn 4 incident? Yeah. Yeah, I was, yeah. I've got on the wrong end of some bad luck in Creator Series recently. I mean, shock. Yazi, thank you for following Twitch. Appreciate it. Welcome in. That's Spa 1. Yup. Yep. I've been involved in a few incidents where I'm just like, okay. I feel like I don't really get annoyed about it anymore. Like, I just kind of accept it. Well, no, I've been doing Creator Series for a while now, and, like, it's always, you know, happened, and I used to get kind of frustrated about it. But now I'm just like... just shrug it off, you know? I don't care anymore. If that Spa incident happened, like, 3 seasons ago, my head would be on Mars. The same for that one in Monza as well. I'd have been very upset about it, but I was just like, nice. You know? 27.8 first set for Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what middle is. 37.2. How does that compare against ourselves? Oh, he's had a great lap so far, actually. Oh, wait, that's not us. Never mind. It was actually a little bit slower than us in the... No, it was faster, never mind. This should be a good up for Lewis. Stay P5. It was an improvement, but stay P5. All right. I don't think we need another lap, chat. I think we're good. Like I said, we're 1.1 seconds up on Ocon in P17. We should be all right for Q2 here, I think. I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Let's see these guys will do their laps. Is there track evo in this game? Yes. Although it's not like the same as F1 F1 in real life, though. F1's track evo in real life can, like, ramp up crazy. Doesn't really, like, ramp... It's more progressive in this game than anything. How'd the Sebring race go? Ugh. Another one that we got dealt bad luck in. Okay, Sebring, we were in P3, P4, something like that. And then I made a mistake and crashed out on my own. That was my fault. That's not bad luck. That was just me being stupid at turn 1. But we managed to recover to P9. And then in the final 5 minutes of the race, my game crashed. So that's bad luck, I guess. But, yeah, it was a great recovery. Unfortunately, nothing to show for it. Hamilton pitting. Right, let's go with... We should go on board with... Let's go on board with... Yeah, Gasly, why not? He's up there a bit more as well. Poor Callum. Callum got deleted. Saw someone's career today that had Verstappen retire after season 1. Hamilton in the Red Bull, Ocon in Ferrari. Wow, okay. That's... that's something. Oh, James. Can you explain the battery to a newbie? Consider the battery like nitros, but rechargeable. It's honestly the best way to think about it. The hybrid system is basically like nitros, but better for the environment, I guess. You have like 3 different modes you can set it to as well. Technically 4, but overtake isn't really a mode as such. It's more of like an aid? I don't know. Maybe I guess it is a mode. Goes Gasly on the last corner. 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see where the Frenchman puts his Alpine. He crosses the line and he will go into P11. A little bit of improvement there from Gasly. Will that be enough to get him through? We'll see. Hulkenberg is currently down in P16. Hopefully he can improve his lap time. Will we see a double Brawn Q2? Yes, we will. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Both Brawns getting through to Q2 here in Bahrain. That's the first time this season we have had both Brawns getting into their second qualifying session, and I'm all here for it. So, P9 for Jensen, P14 for Nico. That is a very decent Q1, that. Leaving us in Q1 is Kimi Antonelli, Ollie Behrman, Ocon, all knocked out in the opening session alongside Hadjar, Pepe Marti, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Both the Saubers struggling there. They were 3/10 off their nearest competitors, so not a good session for the Saubers, but yeah, happy with that for both Brawn boys. Charlotte Claude in the way so far in P1, Norris and Verstappen now top 3, but P9 for ourselves, P14 for our teammate. We can work with that, can't we? We can work with it. On to Q2 we go. He is a big Cal fan, I heard. You got boost power as DRS enabled. Yeah, essentially. I do like looking at it like that, though, because essentially it is kind of the same. Just nitrous isn't really rechargeable or anything like that. But, obviously you can recharge the battery, so... Is this the F1 25 game? Yep. Max retired after season 1 and Fernando and Lewis are still going in 28. Nice.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware.
I've seen a lot of people say that Verstappen retires after season 1. Kind of crazy. He's still lighting up the times in my career mode. Although he did join a worse team. The Red Bull right now is the best car on the grid, but he joined Ferrari, which is like 3rd best or something like that. So that was a choice. I love how Noob's getting asked all the questions here. Noob is our tech guy now, apparently. All right, let's go to our first lap on the old soft tires. I'm not expecting a crazy big lap here, but we'll try and get a good one down. Fanatec or Mozza? Mozza. Go away, please. Nope, okay. Go away. Please. Thank you. AI in this game scare me, man. This AI petrify me. Did you miss a prediction? No, there wasn't a prediction. Alright, here we go. I didn't apply from Charlie because I'm not going to be here. No point applying for something I'm not going to be there for. We won't be able to attend any games until at least October, earliest. Alright, here we go. First lap of Q2. Let's see what we can do. Actually purple or trolling? I feel like I'm being trolled. 26.9 for Lance Stroll. That's actually a pretty good lap. So we are going to get a bit of a tow here, aren't we? We are quite close to the rear wing of Jack Doohan here. We're actually going to get a pretty nice tow down this final straight, and that will give us a little bit extra time. Try and use a bit more battery as well. I mean, that was definitely a faster lap time than Jack Doohan, no doubt about it. Had to lift off the gas a little bit in that final corner, and a 27.0 at the end of our first lap of Q2. And Lance Stroll is faster so far. Liam Lawson P3. Yuki Tsunoda's a 26.4. Verstappen goes P3. All the lap times coming through at the moment. Yeah, I think that might need a second lap. Think that's going to need a second lap. I'm not too comfortable with that one at the moment. Not too comfortable with it. Lance Stroll world domination? Yeah, Lance Stroll domination may bore fans. Sector, thank you for on Twitch. Appreciate it, it's welcome in. 25.9 for Lando Norris now. That's 1.1 seconds quicker. I think the lap times are still a little bit slower than what we saw in Q1. We have got yellow flags at turn 2. I think someone was just getting out of the way for someone else, so nothing too serious there. What engine do we use? We have the V8 mods. L064 as well. Appreciate you. 26 will be Stroll's year. With that new rocket ship, anything's possible. Let's go, Sector. Welcome in, Dits. Let's let Yuki Tsunoda go. I think actually might not be on a lap, but love him or not, Lance is not that bad as people say he is. He's like Anthony. Anthony was quite bad. Especially for United. Do I think Lance Stroll is deserving of a seat in Formula 1? No. Do I think Lance Stroll is overhated? Yes. Do I think people are way too quick on Lance Stroll's back? Also yes. Hopefully that answers some questions for you. Where did I get the livery from? I actually got it custom made specifically for this career mode. One of my good content creating friends does livery designs and stuff. I'm all for that as well, Ken. If it means Lance Stroll's drop for Max Verstappen, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Is Stroll not stopping a young driver coming through? There is that argument, yeah. There is that argument. 2-0 Villarreal. Oh, boy. It's just preseason. It's just preseason. I am a little worried, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be, but I am a little worried. Yo, Hulkenberg in that top 10 so far. We've still got Jacques Villeneuve and Leclerc and Piastri 2 laps. Okay, never mind. Sakhir been terrible. Yeah, it doesn't look great so far. I'm not watching it, thankfully. Maybe it was a good idea that I streamed instead. Maybe it was a good thing I streamed. Alex, say the floor as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Do you think Audi will hit the ground running or just stay like kick? I think it's going to be a little bit tricky for Audi because they're making their own engines. They're not like using Ferrari engines or anything like that. Audi are going to go straight into F1 building their own Formula 1 engines. And that concerns me a little bit. Because usually when teams come in for the first time with new regulations and stuff, especially if they're making their own engines with it, it doesn't usually spell good things to them, really, does it? So, you have no rights to Vivendi? Yeah, possibly. Against Villarreal, you guys should be winning with that team. Yeah, I know. I know. Right. I mean, we are still 1.2 seconds up on Liam Lawson in P11. That's a big gap. But I still think it might be worth doing another lap just in case there's a couple of... I mean, Alex Albon doing a 28.6 is very bad for him, so... And then we are going to do another lap here just to make sure we do get ourselves through to Q3. Hulkenberg, I doubt will get through to Q3 at the moment. He's down in 13th with a 28.4, 1.4 seconds off from us. So I don't think we'll see our teammate through to Q3. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good lap, isn't it? Okay. All right. I'm always do another lap. I'm still debating whether I should, but I think it's probably the safe option instead, just to make sure we do get ourselves through to Q3. Because if one of those guys in the bottom 6 there do pull out a cracking lap, we could be knocked out, and that's the last thing we want in Bahrain. So we'll bolt on a fresh set of soft tires. We'll skip to the last few minutes. And we'll head out on track for our first lap, shall we? Sorry, our last lap. You'd have thought they'd have borrowed Mark engine for a year or two to build. Or even just time with Ferrari for a bit longer, you know?
Okay,
but yeah, I'm not expecting anything crazy from Audi. I do imagine there will be a back marker. How do I think Cadillac will do? Honestly, probably the same, I'm not gonna lie. Probably the same. 2-1 Norgard, it was a set piece. Typical. Right, here we go. Final lap of Q2. Not many cars heading out on track here. Just the bottom 6 who were originally or projected to go out. So everyone from 9th upwards all staying in the garage. Interesting. Let's see what we can do here. Imagine Cadillac turns to a Brawn GP. I would be very surprised. I mean, that's the thing with the new regulation, though, right? There's always one team that tries to find the loopholes with something. Brawn obviously was one of the teams back in 2009 to find that loophole. But sometimes you do get teams finding loopholes and things. Obviously, in more recent times, you had obviously the DAS system from Merck. You had the Flexi Wings. No one's really sure at the moment, but it's rumored that Cadillac might be using water-cooled tires. Cadillac ahead of Audi? Probably not. I would say Audi in front at the moment. I know, it's kind of awkward with their engine. How their engine might do. Have I watched the documentary on Brawn? Yes, I have. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final lap of qualifying. Let's do this. Let's see if we can try and wedge ourselves a little bit higher here. P10 isn't the most comfortable position, so let's see if we can try and jolt ourselves up a place or two. Lost at turn 1, okay. There we go, finding a bit of time in the middle sector. Not a huge amount, but we are finding some. There we go. There's a bit more time. Might lose a little bit because we haven't got that slipstream on Duran this time, but either way, should still be a nice improvement. Out of the final corner we go. It's going to be just under 5 tenths on the board. That'll be a 26.6. That should be a Q3. Give it to me. There we go. P7 at the end of Q2, ladies and gentlemen. We do find ourselves through to the final qualifying session of the day here in Bahrain. A nice lap at the end there, which is just right between Lewis Hamilton and Oscar Piastri. Unfortunately, as expected, our teammate Nico Hülkenberg does get eliminated from Q2, and P13 is where he'll start. But that's not too bad, I don't think. I think P13 is a fairly respectable effort. Not too far away from Pierre Gasly there. I tell you what, Colapinto wasn't a million miles away from making Q3 there, was he? He was 5.5 tenths down in the top 10. The lap we did was definitely enough to get us through regardless, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So Colapinto, Pierre Gasly, Hülkenberg, our teammate in 13th, Liam Lawson, Albon, and Jack Doohan are all knocked out here in Q2. Charles Leclerc leading the way so far, with Russell right behind him. Norris and Villeneuve on that second row so far. Tsunoda and Hamilton in the top 6. Ourselves in P7 with Jensen Button, Piastri, Stroll, and Verstappen all through to Q3 as well. On to the final qualifying session of the day. Can we break a top 8 here? Let's see. We did manage to get in that top 8 for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix. Can we do it now in Bahrain?
Okay, seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things.
Not to start with. Not to start with that electrical fault. Right, let's use an old soft tyre for our first lap. And then we'll use a fresh one for our final. Where's Sainz? He's not got a seat. He got the boot from Williams. It's a little bit of a sucker right now, but it's what it is. Okay, old soft tyres on. Let's go do our first lap, see what we can do.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Right, I think the front touch rate, pretty sure it's what it's. Welcome in. Think they'll follow. Right, here we go. We're gonna have Sainz instead of Hulk. I mean, yeah, I guess. We didn't know that Carlos Sainz was going to be eliminated from F1, though, to be fair. The only person we knew who guaranteed wasn't going to be in F1 this season was Alonso. We didn't know that Sainz would get completely dropped. Okay, a lot of people doing their laps here. We're going to be a little bit behind. Are the gloves necessary? It's subjective. I wouldn't say it's necessary, but it's definitely very helpful. Yeah, 9% on the tyres. Might have a little bit lower grip on this lap, so go and take a little bit cautiously. 25-0 from Charles Leclerc. Tell you what, he's been popping up in Q3, isn't he? He's not really up there too much in Q1 and Q2, but Q3 is where he comes alive. Which is, to be fair, I mean, quite realistic, I guess. You come in some really good weather in Toronto? Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend's been telling me it's very nice out there right now. Looking forward to it. I'm going to get off that plane. I'm going to melt, aren't I? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap, Q3. We're starting it a little bit late with that electrical fault we had at the start of the session, but hopefully should be good for 2 runs. Why these camera settings? I'm not sure how to answer that because I like them. I don't know how to answer that question. Tires are locking a little bit. I might drop the brake bias a little bit for next lap. It'll be humid. The humidity is pretty nice. Ooh. That's one thing I struggle with is humidity. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I'm sure it'll be good. FOV so low, doesn't it bother you? No. That's let me go. 27-2. Yeah, as expected, P10. Was expected too much for the first lap. We're 9/10 behind on Max Verstappen. Damn, that's a big gap. I know that was a an old tire, but damn, that's still a pretty sizable gap to P6. Not too sure the gap is to Norris, Hamilton, and Stroll, but we can have a look when we get back to the pit lane. We actually do need to be fairly quick here, just to make sure that we don't miss out on our final run. So we'll just get back to the pit lane quickly. We're hard locked at P8, P9. It's so predictable, isn't it? With how the top four are right now in the R&D, it's so predictable we're going to get at max a top 8. Sorry, a P8. I'd be very surprised if we break that. What's your thoughts on Lewis calling himself useless on weekends? I mean, I think he's just being very overcritical on himself. Watch him come back in the next Grand Prix and then suddenly get like a P2 or something like that. We're spitting facts. Oh, no. Am I moving to Canada? No, 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 no. I'm going to be out there for a while, but I'm not moving there. I will be taking like a few things with me on the way, obviously, because, you know, I'm still going to try and stream out there, but I'm going to have my own little setup out there, so. I notice you're missing the corners a lot. Well, mainly because that's not my actual lap. Cathal, thanks for following, mate. Appreciate you spotted. Welcome in. How long am I there for? Just under 2 months. I'll be coming back late September. I mean, to be fair, you never know. I might end up moving to Canada. Who knows? But that's to say in the future, I guess, more than anything. Pepe scored against Arsenal. Yes, yes, Pepe scored against Arsenal. Go on, make your comments. No streaming? No, I'll be streaming, don't worry. I have no excuses this time. Last time I was in Canada, I had an issue with the cloud, and unfortunately lost a lot of my data that I uploaded to it. So this time I'm gonna I'm gonna have a nice little hard drive with me, and have that with all my data on, so that I can definitely 100% stream when I'm in Canada. Don't worry. Yeah, I've been to Toronto like plenty of times. Obviously, I've always loved it. I'm not gonna lie. It's such a lovely place, I agree. People are great in Canada generally, to be fair, so. Much more welcoming. Too many clouds in the sky? Facts, yep. Too many clouds in the sky, and they're all wet clouds as well. Eat poutine? I already have. It's great. I love poutine. They also have something called pita pit in Canada as well. That's my favorite thing. Oh, no, second favorite thing. Tim Hortons. If you're in Canada, Tim Hortons is your daily must. You have to have Tim Hortons. It's a rule. An unspoken rule, but, you know. An unwritten rule, whatever.
Ready? Okay, let's go.
You didn't have poutine when you were there, Tom? Oh, you missed out, bro. You missed out big time. Canadian poutine? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tim Hortons been on decline recently? Don't say that. I'll go back just to poutine. You want to come with me, Tom? I'll put you in my suitcase. Might be a little bit tight for you down there, but... Tim Hortons every day. How much weight are you putting on? What's the maximum? I'll build your brick for you, so thank you. Sounds good. Saves me the hassle. Am I going to visit America while I'm there? No. No, not this time. We have Tim Hortons in the UK. Yes, but it's ass, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I had Tim Hortons daily when I was in Canada. I tried it when I came home in the UK, and it was horrible. I'm not going to lie. It was nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good. I had a beaver tail last time I was in Canada as well. Yeah, beaver tails are very good. Very, very good. Horseman, thank you much for the tier 1 sub as well, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. Sorry, I was a little bit late to that. Thank you much, Horseman, for the tier 1 there, buddy. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Get a salute spin chat to welcome Horseman into Vince Fan for the first month. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, chat, let's lock in. Time for the final lap of qualifying here in Bahrain. Can we try and set this in a good position? I think, realistically, P8, P9 is probably what we're looking at the most. Lance Stroll isn't doing another lap as well, so that should be a free position there, hopefully. All right, here we go. Out of the final corner. Let's get our foot down, and away we go. Final lap of qualifying. Let's see what we can do here in Sakhir. Don't use up too much battery. Ooh, that was a missed apex. I gained time, but definitely more there. Nice turn 4. Five tenths so far. I actually didn't see what the lap times were from the other guys because we were a bit tight on time, so I'm actually not too sure what exactly we need to aim for here. But Jacques Villeneuve is on 24.8. We're definitely not getting that. 24.6 for Charles Leclerc now. We're finding a good bit of time, but is it going to be enough for a good position? 25.8 is Piastri's P6. At the moment, we're set for about a mid-26, so we're definitely going to be below Piastri. Out of the final corner we go, nearly 9 tenths on the board. DRS will be wide open, and across the line we go. It's a 26.4. Where's it going to put us? It's a P9. Unfortunately, we can't break that top 8. That top 8 is just ridiculous, aren't they? They are absolutely insane. We get, once again, best of the rest here in Bahrain. To be fair, not that far off, actually. Not that far off. Lando Norris in P8 did a 25.4. Sorry, 26.2. That's not too bad. Being 2 tenths away from Lando Norris, I'm actually fully content with that. In Japan, that gap was a lot bigger. A lot bigger. So I'm fairly happy we managed to bring that gap down a little bit. But either way, we still get best of the rest in P9. Charles Leclerc then is on pole position for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Jacques Villeneuve in at second place, Yuki in third, and George Russell in fourth. So Rebel Mercedes, the Ferrari's actually dropping out a little bit here. And Max Verstappen will start in P5 with Piastri alongside him on the third row. Hamilton and Norris in the fourth row. And then Jenson Button ourselves today in P9 with Lance Stroll lining up alongside us. Stroll. He didn't do a second lap, so maybe if Jenson did a second lap, sorry, not Jenson, Lance did a second lap, maybe he would have got himself a little bit higher there. But either way, P9, we take that. Back-to-back P9s for qualifying. Ferrari fourth worst in the R&D. They are third best, I think. I think it goes Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, I believe. I can't show at the moment, unfortunately, but I think it's something like that. How was Lance Stroll up there? I'm telling you, man, he's the GOAT. He's our GOAT. Pico, I think the floor to Schwimmer. Appreciate his words. Welcome in. Leclerc's so quick at the top of his game. Yeah, Leclerc's literally been doing what Verstappen did last year, essentially. If we look at season results here, Charles Leclerc has won every single race so far. P1 in Australia, P1 in China, P1 in Japan. He might have got the sprint race win as well. But I'm can't quite remember. But either way, in terms of Grand Prix, he has won every single race. Tsunoda's got 2 P2s. Verstappen's got 1 P2. There's a few inconsistent results there as well. Jacques Villeneuve has back-to-back P3s as well. So Max won the sprint. He might have, yeah. He might have. In Season 1, you can see towards the back end, Verstappen won a lot of races at the end of the first season. So, yeah, Charles Leclerc has kind of carried on where Verstappen's left off in that Red Bull, really, hasn't he? Either way, we're having a good season so far for both of our drivers. We've got Hulkenberg, who's currently P9 in the standings, and Jensen Button, who are racing us today, in P10. 6 points separating those two. So hopefully we can score some good points with one of the Jensen today, at least. Go better than Lance Verstappen and Lance the GOAT. Facts. What steering wheel am I using? Do the commander wheel in the chat. Am I moving to Canada? No. No, I'm just there for a couple months. What's the name of your racing wheel? The Mazda FSR. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get ourselves into the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's going to be a tough one today. But as you can see, we are expecting a four-wheel drive race. When's ever rain in Bahrain, huh? Other than F2 testing, like we mentioned earlier. Otherwise, doesn't really rain that much for Bahrain. But we have 57 laps to do here. It's going to be a very tricky Grand Prix, but hopefully we can try and set some good pace today and continue the point-scoring ways. We have a 100% point-scoring record so far this season. Can we keep that up heading into Bahrain? It'll be tough, but hopefully we can do just that. P9 is where we start provisionally. Hopefully, with some other penalties, we might get another place or two, but you never know. We shall see what happens, but for now, P9 is where we start. What up, King? How's it going, dudes? Welcome in. Hello from South Korea. Love to see it. Welcome in, dudes. Cathal coming in with a tier 1 sub as well. Thank you much, Cathal, for the tier 1 sub, my dude. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a salute spin chat from Cathal. Went to the Spins fam for the first month with that tier 1. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. What's my favorite F1 team? Aston Martin. All right. While the race loads up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys need to grab a drink or a snack, now's a chance to do so. And then we'll return in a few moments' time, ready for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain.
There was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakhir ready for its Grand Prix debut. But today, the only race is where it matters, right on track. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Jacques Villeneuve completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Piastri, Hamilton, Norris, Button, and Lance Stroll, Colapinto, Gasly, Liam Lawson, and Albon, Antonelli, Behrman, Esteban Ocon, and Isaac Hadjar, Pepe Marti, Doohan, Bortoletto, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Here we go, chat. P9, unfortunately, no more positions gained. P9 is where we'll start. I did see Hulkenberg is starting P22. He finally made it to Q2 and takes an engine penalty. You couldn't ride it, could you? I don't even know why he's taking an engine penalty. Because I never gave him one. I didn't give him a new engine, so I don't know why he's got a grid penalty. I don't think he impeded twice. I didn't see any other penalties given to him, so... I don't know. That's a bit of a weird one. Right. Anyway. Let's have a look. Let's go personalized on both of these. So, it is suggesting a soft, medium, medium. I did have a feeling the AI would like to use their soft tires, so... Do you want to compare it to like a medium hard or something like that? Just want to see the differences. It does like that soft, medium, medium, doesn't it? Softs at Bahrain kind of cook. It looks like it. It looks like it. Do we want to do that soft tire maybe at the end, though? Or do we want to try and keep pace for people at the start? What's everyone starting with? I mean, there is a couple of people starting with the medium tire. We've got Verstappen starting on hards. Maybe he's used up all of his soft tires. If he's not going to start with it. Most drivers are starting on softs. We've got Behrman, Ocon down there on mediums. Doohan and Bortoletti both on mediums as well. Mediums tend to win nearly as much as the softs. I actually remember on F124, the soft was a better tire to use here than the medium. Go inverse of everyone, you reckon? You think start on mediums and go softs to the ends? You think something like, I don't want to do the same amount of laps on the softs, really. Maybe we'll go like... that. 18 on the starting mediums, 22 on the second medium, then 17 on the softs. Think that works. That should be okay. Yeah, it does say it's a lot faster than the hard usage, doesn't it? Honestly, maybe a good thing we saved a set of softs then. I wasn't planning on saving a set of softs, so quite lucky we did, I'd say. Okay, I'm fairly happy going inverted, essentially. I'm fairly happy inverting and going at the softs at the end. With everyone starting those soft tires at the start, yeah, we'll lose out a couple places early on. We'll be a little bit slower at the start, but hopefully we can try and get those positions back. Obviously, safety cars and stuff might make it a little bit awkward, but hard to 40 laps? I just don't think there's much need. I don't think there's much need for a hard tire. What does a one-stop look like? Terrible, jeez. Yeah, no way we're doing that. No way we are doing that. Put that back to where it was. Is one stop optimal? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, I think we start mediums, chat. I think we start mediums. It's only 10 seconds. If it's IRL, people would definitely try it. Yeah, that's IRL, though. You know what this game's like. I don't think it's a very long pit stop period. I think it's about 23, 24 seconds. Soft, medium, possible. Maybe if we had another set of softs, but we only have one fresh. Don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it. I quite like that. 18 on the starting mediums, 22 on the second medium, and then 17 on the softs. I dig it. I dig it. All right, I think we'll rock that for our strategy. I'm happy with that. Like I say, a lot of people around us are starting soft tires, so we probably will struggle a little bit at the start, but hopefully towards the end, we'll play into it a bit more. Right. Prediction, ladies and gentlemen. What do we do for our prediction here in Bahrain? Do we try and score ourselves some points? Obviously, last time we tried to go up against Piastri, and that was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? To say the least. So, what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, you think a top 10? We could go against Lance Stroll, maybe. Jensen versus Lance. P2. We're not getting anywhere near P2. We'd be lucky to get even close to a top 6. Top 8, you think? I think getting top 8 really does rely on a mechanical failure to someone up front. I think it completely relies on someone up front having mechanical failure. Otherwise, I don't think it will happen. Or, like, something quite brutal happening to them. We could try it, though. It'll be tough. But I think it does kind of rely on luck a little bit. Do number of safety cars? Oh, yeah, because we get so many safety cars in this career. I like points still go faster the race? Yeah. All right, let's do... Let's just do top 10. Will we get a top 10 in this Grand Prix? It's a fairly, like, low ambitious one, but it's kind of safe, I'd say. It's kind of safe. What about Dimitri Barling? I mean, that's a dead set, no? That's a guarantee. That's too easy, surely. All right, fine. Top 8. Will we get a top 8 in this Grand Prix? Like I said, that feels like it's more about luck, though, because we're not going to have to pace that top 8. It's going to be purely about luck of, like, mechanical failure or puncture, whatever. Something like that. Will we get a top 8 in this Grand Prix? Just go top 8. Top 9 is awkward. Who does top 9? No one thinks about top 9. It's always done evenly, in even numbers. We'll do top 8. We'll do top 8. Just thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get ourselves ready and underway for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We start this one in P9. Something my PC just disconnected. I don't know what it was. Hopefully it was nothing too important. But either way, this is the strategy we are looking at for today's Grand Prix. We are looking at the alternate strategy for today. The second strategy, starting on that medium tire for 18 laps, going for another set of mediums for 22 in that middle stint, and then finishing off on the soft tires at the end for 17. So hopefully that'll get us in a good position in this race, and hopefully we can try and push for a top 8. It'll be very difficult because that top 4 teams are very far ahead in the R&D right now. So getting a top 8 is going to be really tricky, but hopefully we can try and pull something at the bag and, yeah, get ourselves a good result. But P9, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start here. Best of the rest for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Today's prediction will be, can we get a top 8 here in Bahrain? Make sure to get predictions up in chat in a moment's time. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain. Ladies and gentlemen, prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will we score a top 8 in the Bahrain Grand Prix? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, where will we finish in today's Grand Prix? Can we try and beat one of that top 8? Can we beat Lance Stroll? Let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, where you think we will finish in today's Grand Prix. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. P9 is where we will start for this Grand Prix. It's going to be a tricky one for round 4. Perfect parking. Look at that. 0.1. Wow. That's good behavior right there. But P4 is where we start. The rest of the grid lined up for the start of 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain. It's going to be a long one. We start the medium tyres. So many on the softs. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix, but it will spin as we try and push up the gears. Verstappen off the line terribly. Up goes Lance Stroll down towards turn 1. We've got to take it a little bit easy on the brakes here. We're in a 3 wide at turn 1 here. We're in the sandwich. Can we try and find our way out of it? Lewis Hamilton on our left-hand side to try and fight through turn 1 and 2. And we retain P9 for the time being. But what a start for Lance Stroll. He goes up to PA, battling Verstappen at turn 4 here at Bahrain. He should have the grip to get past him as well. Verstappen is on that hard tyre. But I tell you what, retaining that position, getting ahead of Lewis Hamilton isn't too bad. Can we have a look at Max Verstappen on the inside here? Had a little look, but just a touch too far back to try and make a send at the hairpin here. Verstappen struggling on that hard tyre so far. Just got to watch out braking a little bit here as well. Don't want to clatter into the back of the Ferrari in front of me. We'll take the Sean Verstappen all the way down this next straight then. We'll try and stay close to make sure we can give ourselves the best possibility of overtaking at some point. Will it be in the final corner? Will it be down towards turn 1? Gonna look off the battery a little bit as well. Don't want to burn too much of that just yet. Straight line speed, not looking too bad so far. That's obviously a very key aspect in racing against the AI, is having good straight line speed, as we all know. Here comes Lewis Hamilton trying to utilize some of that straight line speed. He gets a good run on us out that previous corner. Had a little look at the final one. Can't make his way through. Verstappen still struggling on that hard tyre. Can we make a move at turn 1 then? Here comes Lewis Hamilton. More slipstream on Verstappen all the way down towards turn 1. Is this going to be another 3 wide? Verstappen trying to cover the inside. We'll switch all the way to the left-hand side down towards turn 1. Give a lot of space for a 3 wide here. Can we get the grip on the outside? Yes, we do. And we are through and up into P8 against both the Ferraris. Good battle there at the opening corner. And we do find ourselves inside the top 8. How long can we keep it for? That's the question, really. Hamilton did get past Verstappen as well. So Max has dropped down to P10 now, which is not a great start, but I guess expect that on a hard tyre. Red tyres locking a little bit. Gonna try and get back a DRS here of Lance Stroll. Soft tyres very quick right now. End the race now. Red flag can never start again, right? Scotty, AJ, Ronin, and Cop. Thanks for the Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate the follows. Hope you guys doing good. 1.6 to Lance Stroll. Not really getting a lot right now. I think at the moment, against the soft tyre, guys, it's going to be a bit of a game of patience. Kind of just got to wait for that soft tyre to wear out a little bit. Lewis Hamilton going for a move at the final corner. I mean, if you want to, fair enough. But we're going to have DRS down towards turn 1, so I don't mind. Zav with that last gas block as well. The straight line speed does look pretty good, actually. Maybe we will be sitting behind him for a lap. We'll just charge up some battery then. Lots of scrapping going up front. Max Verstappen clawing up behind us as well. We're amongst the Ferraris right now, which is not a bad thing. We want to be competing against the top guys, so maybe not for P8 mine, but Verstappen trying to get close again. Looks like those hard tyres maybe firing up a little bit now. I'm just trying to recuperate some battery here too, because our battery's got a little low. We are going to need that today. Battery is crucial. Come on. We're in the muds? Not yet. Hamilton's almost caught Lando Norris' DRS there, actually. It's not too far behind at all. Probably a lot of scrapping going up there. Just use a bit of battery to get ourselves a bit closer here. Now, it would be pretty bad if we lost DRS to Hamilton, though. I would say that. If we lose DRS to Hamilton, then maybe we are in the muds. But let's see. The rich get richer. There goes Verstappen. I hate when they make moves in the final corner here, man. I'll outbrake myself. I hate that they make moves in the final corner. Yeah, now he's going to get by us, isn't he?
Gap to your team.
Well, that didn't take long.
8.8
Maybe we could be
seconds.
in the mud then. Maybe we could be in the mud. Verstappen just cruised by me there. Forced that mistake at the final corner and capitalized. Was it Silverstone today? Did some laps in the simulator? Nice. I bet they got a nice one. Out turn 4 we go. Oh, look at the ribbon getting a bit loose. Like I said, this is going to be a bit of a game of patience right now. Waiting for those soft tyres in front to start giving way a little bit. Hopefully we can just try and use Verstappen's slightly lower pace and lower grip to our advantage. Which we haven't really done so far, but if we can stay within DRS, I'll be fairly happy. Is this 110? 108. Not quite 110. Yeah, I suppose that does make sense. They do it every single time in that final corner. Just, they want to get by you, then you get DRS down towards turn 1. I just need to make sure I have the battery to go alongside the DRS. There we go, it's the final corner. Whoa, Verstappen going for a little bit of a little bit of sightseeing towards the bushes on the right-hand side. Had a big snap of oversteer trying to get the power down. He did keep DRS to
No tyre concerns
Hamilton,
at the moment,
though.
just focus on the driving.
Verstappen and Hamilton both a Ferrari? Yup. In some sort of alternate reality, this is a thing. In another universe, maybe. Two seconds to call up into behind. Come on. Stay with these Ferraris. I think Hamilton might be within DRS the car in front of him. That doesn't look right. Just wait until you see Charles Leclerc in a Red Bull. Your mind will get blown. Oh my God, Verstappen again going for a little bit of a visit to the outside curbs. Jesus. It's the second time in the last lap where the back end is just kicking out on the Ferrari. Charles went to Red Bull, yep. You can also see Liam Lawson is at Aston Martin this career as well. We've got Colin Pinto in the Racing Bull. It's a weird alternate universe we're in right now. I don't think I like it. I'm struggling to tell if I like it. Pickle, thank you for Tish. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Oh.
You're increasing the
Run out of
gap on the car
battery.
behind by 0.5 a lap.
I might not have DRS here. Shit. Lost DRS to Ferraris. Yuki and Leclerc in the Red Bulls. Yep. Yuki and Charles Leclerc both in the Red Bull. I need to try and close up a bit more here. Losing DRS would kind of suck. I mean, Lance Stroll is holding up that group in front of us right now, so hopefully he can keep that up. Maybe that'll be our way back into DRS is via Lance Stroll starting to struggle. Again, I really don't want to drain on my battery just to try and get back inside DRS. They go green in the first sector, even without DRS. That's pretty impressive. Are we on for a PB here? Might be on for a PB. Yeah, AI set to 108. A little bit deep in that final corner. Did we get DRS back? No, not quite. New PB though, 31.8. Who needs DRS anyway, huh? I did my PB without DRS. I mean, look how much time they gained down the straight there. That was insane. They gained like 7-8 tenths down the straight with that extra bit of speeds. Come on, Lance. Need you to start struggling a bit more, please. Yeah, those Ferraris are much quicker now. Much, much quicker. Still got a nice gap to Colapinto in P11. Oh, come on. Car is getting a bit stiff now. Still losing a bit of time here. Norris down to P8. I think the mediums and hard tyres are probably the better tyre at this stage, I think. Norris looks like he's struggling a little bit in that McLaren now, so maybe we could try and get an advantage over him.
Okay, gap to the car in front.
What's my force feedback level? If you do the command FFB, that'll give you my my force feedback details. Both the Ferraris too wide at turn 2 there. Is Charles leading? Yep. Look at the gap Charles Leclerc has to the rest of the field, by the way. Look how big his advantage is. How? How? Did get a little on the Ferraris, though, thanks to their battle. Leclerc, but he isn't held back by Ferrari. Yeah, apparently. Who would have thought it was Ferrari all along? Colapinto's not far from DRS and Lawson as well. We are extending that gap to soft tyres behind, which is good. I like that. But like I said, I want to start catching the soft tyres in front now. I want to start catching Norris. I want to start catching Stroll, ideally. I keep going too wide at the apex there, man. Keep running it too wide. We're going at it again, though. Two Ferrari still going at it. Across the line we go. 32.2. Lap times are still decent. Lap times are not too bad. Good double for the rear tyre, starting to get a little slippery on the throttle. Think top 8 out of reach already, unless safety car. Well, we did start on the medium tyres. A lot of others started on softs. There's still a possibility of a couple of the soft tyres in front starting to struggle when I was catching up again. We'll see. Tough to say at the moment. It was always going to be a bit of a gamble to try and get in that top 8. But we should start having that pace over the soft tyre now, so hopefully we can start gaining a little bit on Norris and Stroll. Verstappen is past Hamilton now as well, so that hard tyre, I think, might be the best tyre out there at the moment. If they keep scrapping, maybe we can get back inside DRS as well. Look at Leclerc going. Leclerc has an insane lead. That's nearly a 10-second lead or something, right? Surely.
2.0 seconds.
He's got a huge gap to the Merc in P2. Almost the entire main finish straight. Ferrari's going at it again. Let's see. Hamilton getting close to Verstappen. Doesn't go for it, though.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Good stuff. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that about Lance Stroll and Lando Norris now, ideally. Lando's definitely struggling. This is the time we've got to start getting on Lando now. What's my Twitch? Twitch.tv/DagGuyVince. There's a link in my bio as well. Put up, Ollie. Yep, the Ferraris are pulling away again. Those two Ferraris starting to trickle away again. However, I think Lando's in a bit of trouble. Max Verstappen is all over the back end of Lando here, so maybe we could try and bring that gap down. The problem is they keep getting DRS. The more DRS they get, the more time they get in the straights, and that makes it impossible. Oh, man. The back end is just so squirmy. 32% on the rear left tyre. I mean, we were saying it was 3% per lap, didn't we, earlier on? And that is kind of adding up. Don't think these medium tyres have a lot left in them, really. Front tyres are good. Just those rears. Specifically the rear left. Three-1 Villarreal. Oh, my days, bro.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Why do you change driver from Grand Prix to Grand Prix? Are you focusing on team, focus on team points or individual? At the moment, we just kind of care about the team, really, not really individual drivers. But we do a vote at the start of every stream. At the beginning of every stream, I put a 5-minute poll up and let you guys vote on who you want me to drive as today. 2.7 to Lewis. That gap to Lewis is kind of maintained, but that's because he hasn't got DRS on Norris, so kind of makes sense. A little bit of rear lock there again. Do you think graphically F1 is better than Gran Turismo 7? Oh my god. What a drift. That's lost me a lot of time, but what a drift. I did start struggling rear lock a little bit. Sure enough. So I think the rear tyres might be struggling. That wouldn't help the wear. Not in the slightest. Lost about a second and a bit to Lewis there. That could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Thank God I managed to keep on the track. Drift guy Vince, I know, right? That guy drifts. Undercut. I mean, I think we already are set up for an undercut, to be fair. We're boxing lap 17, I think. Lap 18. Getting a little bit on Lewis Hamilton since that little moment there. Yeah, lost a good chunk of time. The gaps that goes behind, I'm not too concerned about those. 6.1 to Lawson. Even with that mistake, still fine. But it has dropped us a little bit to the guys in front, which is a bit disappointing. %40% that rear left now. Starting to get a little concerned about that rear left tyre. Don't have a lot of choice, that's the problem. Hard's next 10. I feel like the hard's going to be really slow, though. Surely the hard tyres just be way too slow. I mean, Verstappen's doing well on them, but that's because it's Verstappen. I don't know, I'm not really convinced by that hard tyre. Do I ever win? What's that? What's that W word? Unfamiliar with it. Bernard, thank you for the applause, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Getting a little bit on Hamilton this lap. Not really a huge amount, though. I actually think it's roughly the same sort of gain, to be fair.
Okay,
32.8 for ourselves.
The car ahead by 3.8 seconds.
Pace to Hamilton is kind of identical. We get a good bit in that middle sector as well. What up, Bubsy? Will I still be doing Creator Series while I'm away? Yes, but I will be missing this week. I won't be in the Creator Series for this weekend, but I will be in the future. There's only a few rounds left this season, I think, anyway. I think there's 3 rounds. So I should be in for the final 2, but that'll probably be it. Depends when season 11 starts as well. I might miss a start of season 11, we'll see. .6 to Lewis. Look at the Sauber lead. Oh, speaking of Saubers. Oh, no, never mind. It's an Alpine. There's a yellow flag in turn 10. Think one of the Alpines had a little moment there. Back underway again now, though. Did gain a little bit on Lewis Hamilton. 3/10 gain on that lap. Hamilton's struggling on that medium tire at the moment. We did gain. Can we keep that up? If we can keep gaining on Lewis, there might be a chance for top 8. But I can't make any more mistakes, that's the thing. Does driving give you a workout? If you have a decent wheelbase, then definitely. Oh, come on. Where am I going this week? I'm going to Canada. Gonna be in Canada for just under 2 months. But like I said, I'll still be streaming. There'll be a few days without a stream. Then on Sunday, or Sunday or Monday, I'm not too sure exactly what day yet, but one of Sunday or Monday, I'll be doing a setup stream. Setting up my my rig in Canada. And then we'll continue as normal from there, basically. But there might be like a few streams I miss out on here and there, but I'll still mostly be streaming. Yeah, well, to be fair, it's typical AI. AI tire wear, they're non-existent. Good block, Callum, good block. Holiday or strictly business? I work from home anyway, so I can still continue working from home while I'm in Canada.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.0 seconds.
I'm lucky like that. Gives me plenty of freedom to do things like this. Oh my god. 49% rear left, chat. We're losing to Hamilton again now as well. We were getting on Hamilton at one point, but I think the tyres have hit a bit of a cliff. Starting to struggle with these rears. I mean, we could box for an undercut, but we kind of already are. Like, on lap 18, it's still a little early. I think only by a lap, to be fair. Maybe end of 17? We can box, get one lap earlier. Because this rear left is absolutely fried. 51% is not pretty. And like I said, we're not getting on Lewis Hamilton anymore. He's starting to open up that gap again.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.6 seconds.
Not ideal. Oh, my days. Yeah, these tires are cooked, chat. Chat, what do you reckon? Box this lap? You guys reckon we box? Box for hards? No, I don't think I want to use the hard tires. I think we'll stick to mediums. Driver in front.
Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1 minute 32.4. Their tyres are 16 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining.
Yeah, I think everyone's
okay,
2 stopping, really.
6/10 a lap, come on.
6/10 a lap he's gaining. All right, box. Box this lap. Let's hope the undercut does something here. Here we go. Norris in as well, off those soft tyres. Damn, that's not good. We couldn't catch up to Norris, is it? I was really hoping at the end of the first stint we could try and catch Norris, but that didn't really happen, did it? Stroll stayed out for another lap, so maybe the undercut will help us there. Let's see. Come on, Dimitri. Good, lads.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn.
W Dimitri, chat.
Like a nice
W Dimitri.
Happy with that one. All right, we'll be doing 1 more stop today. 1 stop.
L traffic.
Strategy.
L traffic. A big L on the traffic. I've been to Timmy Watson's plenty, Johnny, don't you worry. This isn't my first rodeo in Canada. And we caught this traffic very quickly as well. Need to clear these guys ASAP. Need to clear these guys ASAP. Gives me a battery here as well. Come on. I have to send it. Big send. Big, big send. Had to get it done. Should hopefully get another one done here as well. Good exit that final corner. Did Lance Stroll stay out? Oh, but now I'm actually trying to catch him.
ERS is low.
This guy's so defensive. Oh my god.
Changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners.
Around the outsides. A little bit of pushing on the tyres there, but that's a lovely move on the outside there, though. Now we've got the inside of Colapinto here. He tried to fend it, but we just forced our way through. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Nice moves. Go through that traffic very quickly. Definitely lost us time.
12.0 seconds.
Just look at the gap to Norris. 12 seconds. Jesus Christ. How has Norris got away so much? He is being held up by that group in front, though. That's not too bad. Chat, has Lance pit? Has Stroll pit?
Tyre condition still looking
He's
good.
not in that group in front, is he? That's Lawson, right? No? Okay, good. He should be in very soon then, I think. Need to catch up as much as I can while we can. Lando's being held up a lot by that group in front. That could really help us. Is it going to help us by 10 seconds? I don't think so, but it's better than nothing. Stroller to the Ferrari. Oh, yeah, turn 4. Got you. Yep, I see him. Okay, so he stayed out. 31.5. Nice lap. We're ahead of Antonelli, ahead of Lawson as expected. Out come Antonelli's and no Williams. It's career mode. AI drivers can transfer to other teams. Oh, God. A little bit wide. We're just over pushing it a little bit at the moment. Just really want to make sure we try and get something on Lance Stroll. I mean, that gap to Ocon already, 4 seconds. Wow. Is that a V8? Yep. McCarlitz and Daz, thanks for watching Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Appreciate the follows. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here and you are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that follow button. We're live right now on both Twitch and TikTok, so if you're on TikTok and want the best viewing experience, Twitch the place to be. Would help me out a lot. What team should I do an FM save on? Wolfsburg. No reason. Just Wolfsburg. Albon and Stroll both in. Here we go. Okay, Lance Stroll in. Have we got a bit of an undercut on Lance Stroll? 31-0 as we cross the line. There's Lance Stroll on the pit exit. Hopefully, we can move in a second, which I'm pretty sure we can have the exit at turn 1. And we should be back in the fight with Lance Stroll. He'll get a good exit out from turn 2 through 3. And we should stay within DRS range of Lance Stroll now. A little bit extra wear on our tyres, but hopefully, this will put us back into the battle for P9. Hopefully. I feel like he's going to give it a bit of a push, though, isn't he? Is this realistic, cars? It depends who's asking. If it's Fabio, no. If it's you, then yes. Oh, man. How these tires are already feeling a bit dodgy. Doesn't make any sense. Stroll's just goated, true. Did they simulate the Agent Nui rocket ship? Yes. Unfortunately, they also consist of drivers with Lawson and Stroll, so... Can you believe Fabio just won this sound? I know, right? I reckon Fabio's DTS fan, that's why. What do you think?
You've lost some time to the car behind.
How to get the Brawn GP livery? Using mods. This is basically a modded career mode in a way. I mean, not really in a way. It is. Modded livery, modded engine sounds. Pretty much a modded career at this point. Tom, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Oh, God. A little bit deep there. 10.4 to Lando. Not really getting anything, are we? We did go green in the first sector. This DRS is definitely keeping us in the battle, though. It is allowing me to charge up the battery a little bit as well, which is good. My AC is not blowing cold air at me. There we go. We have got a copy of this, and no one blocks that? Damn. Can't preview this time around. Uh-oh, Lewis Hamilton's come out the pit lane. Oh, that might get hairy at turn 1. Lance Stroll almost got checked up by Hamilton out of the opening corner. That could have ended in disaster very easily. Is Stroll going to have a go here? Lewis Hamilton is on the soft tyre. So he'll be very quick right now then. Hamilton will be very, very quick in this first few laps. How am I already struggling for rear grip? This makes no sense. These tires are fresh, and I still have no rear grip. This is crazy. We definitely built a boat this year, didn't we? Definitely built a boat. Stroll doesn't have DRS on Hamilton. That's the most important thing. If Stroll got DRS there, that could have been pretty brutal. With his extra straight line speeds. Really staying in the right, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome from Maurice's stream. Hope we're doing good. Appreciate the raid, buddy. Add more diffusers, yeah. Maybe we need a quadruple diffuser on this car. Gotta find a few extra loopholes. Into turn one we go, trying to get the car slowed down. Seven tenths on Lance. We head up towards turn 4. He's gaining on me in the straights, even without DRS. It's wild. Absolutely wild. How's the Bahrain sessions been? Tricky, very tricky. Our goal was to try and get a top 8 today, but that's looking bleaker and bleaker as the race goes on. All it takes is a mechanical failure and I'm back in that battle again, but yeah, at the moment it's getting tricky. We are getting close to the halfway mark of the race as well. A few laps away from that. I'm just doing everything I can to make sure we stay within DRS range of Lance Stroll. Also, I'm trying to charge the battery a little bit here and there. But I have to use a little bit of overtake from time to time just to make sure we stay in decent range. Such as how I hear he blitzes out of this corner, so... Cranky, thank you for following, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow on the Twitch. Ooh, Lance Stroll getting a little bit out of shape there, nearly. Get to hear him having a couple of stabs at the throttle. We'll get DRS 30.8, new PB this time around. As we head down towards turn 1, gaining on Lance Stroll. Still a little bit too far back to try a move, though, I think. We'll just try and open up turn 2 and 3. Yeah, the back end just doesn't feel very stable.
There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Tyre, we're at 18 and 15% now on the rear tyres. Hamilton's peeling away, as expected. Pray for a safety car? Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of safety cars in this career, which kind of sucks. Come on. I think last season we had about 5 safety cars the entire season. 24 races, 5 safety cars. Not great, is it? Not great. I don't think we've had a safety car this season yet. That I remember. Still just keeping ourselves within DRS range of Lance Stroll down towards the final corner again. Keeping it very nice and tight with him, but not finding that time at the moment to try and make a move. Even if we do make a move on Lance Stroll, I'm fairly adamant he'll get us straight back. So I'm kind of like stuck in this position right now. Also got to make sure we don't get too hot on the engine either. Do you play any other racing games besides F1? I played Le Mans Ultimate, played iRacing.
Just focus on the driving.
Played some Sella Corsa Competizione in the past as well. Danny, thank you for following as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome into Twitch as well. You have a lot of upgrades coming in, so hopefully you can do 2 at a time. You'll be so much quicker. Yeah, those upgrades are really important for us. If we want to have a chance at trying to fight against those top 4 teams, the upgrades are really, really crucial. Fingers crossed it all works out. Do I think Hamilton won his 8th title? No. I don't think so. Did I ever play the original grid? Yes. I had the original grid on the Xbox 360, I think. Great game. Very good game. Engine still looking good. Engine seems to be staying quite cool in this career. Makes for a change. (31-1). Getting a little bit close towards last shot out towards turn 1, but I think we're still too far back. This is a really tricky position right now for ourselves. Really, really tricky. I'm doing everything I can to try and have a go, but I just can't quite get close enough. Those upgrades will do us the world of good, hopefully. We have a good few on the way. Maybe they'll arrive in time for the next Grand Prix. I hope they do. I'm quite excited to see the Project Motor Racing coming out in a few months' time. I think that's coming out in November, if I remember correctly. That game looks very decent from what I've seen so far. Definitely be playing that. What up, James? How's it going, mate? What well am I using? The Mazda FSR. Can I do my round mushroom of F1 drivers? Hamilton, Schumacher, Senna, and Prost. Oh, we're close this time. We're close this time. Might be an opportunity here. Here we go, Lance Stroll. Finally, we get close enough down towards turn 1. We'll try and go around the outside of the Canadian. Get the car stopped well. Nice grip on the exit turn 1, 2 as we try and power on up towards turn 4. But Lance Stroll gets a great exit out of turn 3 and gets us straight back without really any hesitation there. And that puts us right back into P10. That sums up, doesn't it? That sums it up. Your Mazda R3 came today. What do you think of it? What AI level are we driving? 108. Fuck off, bro. Nope. 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 I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Nuh-uh. That'd be a kick in the teeth right there. Pedals are hard to get used to. What pedals do you get again? I assume nothing crazy, are they? I wanted to get into this, but don't know what setup to go with. I would start off with something simple. Get yourselves like a Logitech G923 or a Thrustmaster T248, something like that. Nothing crazy. The SRPs, yeah. It'll take a little bit of getting used to. Be alright, though. Oh, God, he's braking early, dude. Damn. No wonder it seemed like it was so slow on the Apex turn 10. He's braking very early right now. I gotta be careful. I don't want none of that smoke. .1 to Hamilton as well. Hamilton's opened up that gap a bit more. Probably because of that battle we had with Stroll just a moment ago. Still well ahead of the two Williams, 14, 15 seconds. There are some pretty nice gaps behind us, aren't there? Chat, I'm wondering if we go hards in the final stint. I'm wondering if we go hards instead of softs. Because I'm already losing a bit of grip on the rear tires. And we still have to go a good way at the moment. I think at the moment we're planning on pitting on what, lap 39, I think it was? Lap 40. That's another 11 laps. Arsenal 3-3. Wait, we scored before? When did we score a second goal? Seems like a crazy game. It finished 3-2 to Valencia. Valencia, what's it about? Villarreal? I'm being lied to. Didn't realize we scored a second goal, to be honest with you. I had a T300 and wasn't happy with it at one point. Gave it to my nephew. You wasn't happy with a T300? Damn. Usually everyone loves the T300. Odegaard penalty. I'm guessing Gyökeres wasn't on the pitch then. Because he's supposed to be our penalty taken out. %35% that rear left tire is still coming up. It's still coming up. Remember last season, hards were worse than wear than softs? Yeah, this track has always been a bit weird on tire wear, isn't it? Oh my god, the rear's still getting out of shape. I really do think we should try out the hard tires instead of the softs. I'm not confident in these medium tires. Like, look how snappy it is. Just doesn't feel like it's hooking up the rear at all. What do you reckon, chat? Do we hold out for softs or do we box soon for hards? What do you guys think? Could be a long on the softs. Yeah, I mean, we've still got to go 9 laps if we want to go soft tires, which is a long way to go still. Which is why I'm thinking go early for hard tires now, because we know the mediums aren't doing well. I would still say go softs, but you can try hards if you want. We have the gap behind. Yeah. It's just, I don't... The rears just do not feel comfortable at all. Like, the first 4 or 5 laps are okay on the mediums, and it just, like... It feels like it hits a cliff, and you have no rear grip. I think I could definitely hang on to DRS a Stroll, 100%. There should be no problem with that. But I literally am just stuck behind him right now. I can't make any move. I'd imagine he started on softs, right? So he's probably doing a medium for the next stint. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm thinking we box early for a hard hit. Try and get the undercut. There's not much traffic behind us either, so I think we can definitely get some good clean air. I think we can capitalize on this.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
What happens if we press DRS when you're not in the area of it? Nothing. Doesn't do anything. DRS only works when you have the usage of it. I will do 1 more lap and box, I think, chat. And that'll be 25 on the hards at the end. I think that's more doable, isn't it? I think 1 more on box. Box when DRS lost. I'm not going to lose DRS, though, I don't think. I don't think we're going to lose DRS to Stroll. We're happily within that 1 second, but I can't get close enough to overtake. We had one shot and he got us straight back. We're just stuck behind him right now. I think we've got to try something different. Then we have to try something else here. Chris, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, well, dudes. Welcome in. Yeah. I think box this lap, chat. What do you reckon? Box this lap, hard tire. Set hard tires.
Copy that. Hards next time we box.
I think we've got to get off these mediums. They're just not doing anything for us. We're just stuck behind Lance Stroll. Unable to go anywhere. Think we have to make a move here. You can see the wheel spin there as well. This is what Speedy went through behind me at Hungary. You were the Lance Stroll in this scenario, huh? Is that what you're saying? Classic Brawn GP, yes sir. We only ever got 1 year of them in F1. I'm trying to give us some more. Right. Box. Hard tires are applied. Let's do this. Box. Box this lap. Box.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Oh my God. I had the same slide as him. All right, here we go. Let's get those hard tires on. Those mediums were just doing nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. We might get lapped by Charles Leclerc here. Let's see. Into the pits we go.
Okay, this
No!
is attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind
5.7! Dimitri!
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
My brother, please! You were cooking for so long. What happened? Dimitri forgot what he was doing, didn't he? .7 is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Right. Now we've got an extra 3 seconds to try and make up, basically. Close to 3.5. I mean, we're definitely still safe for P10, but if we want that P9 or possibly a P8, got a lot of time to find. Let's hope these hard tires can do something for us. The mediums were pretty useless, so bit of a strategy change here. We weren't planning on going hards at the end, but the mediums were just terrible. Not terrible. I think that's hard, actually. They weren't terrible. They just weren't good. They weren't good. Viper, thank you much for the follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stream that I'm doing from inside the UK for a little while. I'm going to be in Canada for 2 months, leaving on Friday. So this is the last stream I do from England. So the next stream will be on Sunday or Monday, 1 to 2. Not too sure yet. Sunday or Monday will be the next stream, where I'll be streaming from my new setup. It won't look too fancy, though. Enjoy this view while you can. The Dimitri Lord deepens. It does. It deepens and thickens.
Okay, no issues.
Was that the second stop? Yep.
Keep taking care of them.
Holy lag spike, bro. What was that?
You've got a lead of 5 seconds over the car behind.
Jesus Christ. What do I pack with you? Well, I mean, probably clothes. That'd be the most important thing I'd say. .6 to Lawson. We are getting, right? The beginning. Or it's ready to pack your kilogram of uranium-238. Yeah, I'm sure the staff will love that. That definitely won't raise suspicion. Clothing's optional since you work from home. True. Sometimes it's just dressing gowns in a dream.
5.3
Ali and Ligo, thanks for the well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Oh, we're getting big on Lawson. Damn.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
We're getting like a second in the last 3 corners there. Damn. This hard tire's looking pretty good. They did a penalty shootout. Mad work, missed. Start as you mean to go on, eh? Start as you mean to go on. Well, Dedical. How much of your setup can you take with you? I'm only going to bring basically my pedals, my wheelbase, and my wheel. That's it. That's all I'll be taking with me. I mean, obviously, most of my streaming gear as well, like my camera, my microphone, all that sort of stuff come with me as well. But in terms of sim race equipment, just my wheelbase, wheel, and pedals. I'll be getting a new cockpit when I'm out there, so not too concerned about that. .3.8 to Lawson, still getting plenty of time here. TikTok always gets silly answers. But I do get way too many silly questions, to be fair, so it's only fair. I should start a betting scheme. Over or under 30.5 silly questions per stream. I like mine in Canada for 2 months. Just under 2 months, but... .4 still to Lawson. I think you're actually getting a little bit so far on this lap. There we go, got a little bit back. Didn't know it was that long, yep. I mean, to be fair, the first time I went to Canada, I was there longer. I'm actually there a little less than I was the first time around. The first time I went there, I was there for 2.5 months, I think. This time it's just under 2 months. Was it a year ago you went? Yeah, I went there in October last year and also in April this year. Said the car be lovely right now. I mean, if there's a safety car, I think everyone boxes for hard tires to the end, though. That's the problem. What will I do outside of streaming? Living my best life. Hopefully. Adventuring, exploring, and being a tourist, basically. 2.2 to Liam Lawson now. I will be obviously uploading a lot of Instagram stories and stuff like that, so when I'm out and about and you guys want to know what I'm up to, I'm posting plenty of my Instagram stories, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. When do we go on subs? Never. We were planning to, but we opted to go hard instead. 1.7 to Lawson, getting very close now. We'll almost have an entire pit stop over Lawson when we get past him. Hopefully we're still getting plenty on Stroll as well.
Okay, Nico's into the pits. Nico in the pits.
Our teammates in the pits. I think it's had a bit of a treacherous race. What's this track called? This is Bahrain. Oh, there goes Lawson. There we go. That makes life easier. Wish I got a bit of DRS, but that's fine. That puts it to P11. So Anthony and Lawson both into the pits. That's our teammate exiting the pit exit right now as well. We're about to lap him. Where's the best place to get sim equipment? I mean, depends what kind of sim equipment. A lot of the stuff you can buy directly from the manufacturer. Like Monster and Fanatec, you buy directly from Monster and Fanatec. They do have like some distributors, but you can find the distributors on the websites. $18.8 is the gap to Lance Stroll. That's the gap right now to the man who is in front of us. I think we've definitely got a bit of a gap at the moment, haven't we? I think if he's going soft tyres at the end, he's going to box very soon, but I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to do. Mate, would be about 15 seconds behind without that slow stop. That's a shame. Yellow flags, middle sector. That's a Red Bull. I think that's Yuki. Oh no, Charles Leclerc. The man who's won every race so far this season is out. Charles Leclerc is gone. He will no longer partake any further in this race. Wait, that could mean a top 8, chat. That could mean a top 8. Lance Stroll's in. We're into P9. And once we pass Charles Leclerc, we'll be into P8. Lance Stroll has opted for a soft tyre. He has gone soft.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre.
We still haven't passed Charles Leclerc yet. We should go past his car very shortly. You can see where his DNF is in the top left. We're blue flagging Nico Hulkenberg right now. Do we get DRS? Ah, that'd be so good if we got DRS there. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, into P8. Maybe we will get a top 8 in today's Grand Prix then, but Lance Stroll on that soft tyre is definitely going to gain. Last 17 laps, this is going to be pretty spicy, I think. Keep going, Hulk, keep going, give me a DRS, keep going, 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 Hulk, keep going. W Hulkenberg! Oh my god, W teammate! DRS, let's go! Yo, W teammate! 3.8 to Lance as well. Oh, that is a beautiful bit of DRS there. That is clutch. That is absolutely clutch. Yeah, we forgive you for Qatar. We forgive you for Qatar, Hulk. It wasn't good what you did, but we'll allow it. Oops, a little bit too much inside curb. Let's go try and get a bit more DRS in the cars in front as well. We've got a couple more back markers here. Do these back markers, like, watch my latest TikTok or something? They went from hating me to loving me. Maybe they felt bad. Oh. Blue flags on board. I've got a little bit of understeer there. I don't think I'll get DRS here. He went a little bit too far back. That's a shame. Well, this has been washed away, in fact. Kurt, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Appreciate you as well on Twitch. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Damn, no DRS this time. Maybe out of turn 1, though, we'll get a bit of DRS. 30.5, new PB. I need to make sure Hulkenberg doesn't give Lance Stroll DRS, though. Nice, we got DRS on board Sletto, let's go. DRS on board Sletto. Up towards turn 4. It's a bit of a shorter straight, this one, but... And now he'll get out of the way, thank you. Good stuff.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.3 seconds.
Good stuff. Is the car livery on mod 2? Yes. 2.4 to Stroll. Oh, my days. Chat, Stroll is catching a lot. Stroll is catching so much. 15% the rear left tire. Brake Chef can break his wing. Yeah, maybe. Where can we find the mod for the livery? Unfortunately, it's not a public one. It was a livery that was made for this series, so unfortunately, there's no public one. There might be one on Overtake now. I don't know. Maybe I'll publicize this livery at some point. Come on. 1.1 to Lance. He's gaining, chat. He's gaining. This is going to be like, what, a 14, 15 lap showdown between ourselves and the Canadian right now. Lance, be nice to me. I'm going to your home country soon. You should appreciate me for that. How long has Hamilton been on those softs? I think they're new. I'm fairly sure they're new. Or new-ish. Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. I think they're new. Driver in front. Driver in front.
It's Hamilton ahead, and the time last lap, 1:30.3. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead.
30.3, yeah, definitely.
0.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We're slower by 9/10 a lap at the moment.
Old softs, 3 laps. What are you talking about? Oh, mate, Lance is so close. Here we go. We'll hold the inside line. Lance on the outside, and he cruises by me like I wasn't even there. Oh, buddy. Let's try and stay close, though. If we could try and keep it in DRS range of Lance Stroll, that'd be nice.
We could still regain the position.
We'll get DRS up towards turn 4. We'll try and stay close. And maybe when that tyre starts to wear down, maybe we have another go at him. That soft tyre definitely will wear quicker than our hard tyres. And imagine those soft tyres probably already are the same wear as my hard tyres right now. So, just try and stay close. We'll see what happens. Do I get my mods from Overtake? Yeah. All the public mods are on Overtake. Roll out the coffin, those softs nearly dead. We're rolling it out for the softs, not his career, right? Sorry, that might have been a bit too soon. I think Hamilton fans might find that a bit raw. Ouch. Yeah, I thought so. Both work. What's Max's position? Looks like he's about P4 right now. P3, something like that. And we did keep DRS on Lance Stroll there. Obviously had to push the battery a little bit more, but we did get DRS again. There is another back marker in front of us here. I don't think Stroll got DRS on him. It's one of the Alpines. I think it's Gasly. I think we would have gone past to one. Maybe. Can't quite see right now. Maybe it is to one. Whee! No, it is done. Fair enough. Jack doing his head of us right now. Who's P1? I think Yuki. I believe Yuki Tsunoda is P1 right now. Come on! I need more power! Mark, give me more power!
Okay, so the last lap time, 1:30.7.
That's why I need more power! I tell you what. Yo, Alpine, if you want to give me DRS here, and not him. Wait, you're actually a G. You're actually a G. He didn't give him DRS, I don't think. However, I'm very far back. Raise Hell and B29. Thank you for the Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Wait, did Stroll get DRS there? Hey! Come back! Please! Lance! Come back! I feel like Rose from the Titanic movie, watching Jack fall away into the water. Nah, trust his soft tires will fall off, chat. His soft tires will fall off. Trust the process. Where am I from? I'm from the southeast England. Hulk plan C, facts. I need Hulk to let everyone go real quick until he meets Lance Stroll. To be fair, didn't lose too much time overall. I mean, he's just so much faster in the straights, isn't he? A couple more tenths gain in the straights there, damn. I am low on battery though, so guess it adds up. Did I go to the fastest speed this year? No, I did not. Hopefully, fingers crossed next year though. I'd love to go to Goodwood.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.2 seconds.
That Alpine is not going away behind me either, is he? Any chance for P5? I mean, yeah, if half the guys in front of us DNF, then sure. Definitely a possibility. Can I get you a ticket for next year? Gotta get myself a ticket first. It does look so good, though. So many classics and stuff that I'd love to see, and obviously the hill climb as well would be great to watch. Maybe I'll try and get a media pass next year. That'd be great. Gained a little bit on a Stroll this lap, I think. 1.8, the gap into the final corner. Again, I am still pushing that battery quite a bit, so... Did I go Silverstone? No. Maybe lost a little bit over the lap, but I think we started getting towards the later stage of the lap. Come on, we need those soft tires to fall off. Start manifesting it, chat. We need your soft tires to drop off. He's quick in those first few corners. I need you guys to manifest it for me. Nice, increase the gap so far this lap. Gained a little in that corner.
Still looking good.
Some corners we catch up in, some corners we fall away in. Like there, for example, look at the time we gained there. We're getting a couple tenths at turn 11. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's very back and forth. Possible gain over the entire lap? 30.6, that's a great lap.
Be aware, these tyres need to go the distance.
I think we gained, right? I think we gained. I think we gained on that lap. Come on. Don't see it happening because your first seat on mediums for dead. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Gotta trust these hard tires. Like, lap after lap, we should start seeing the hard tires getting faster, if anything, than the soft tire. We should start seeing that gap close up more and more, but we've got to put the lap time down as well, though. Am I on Twitch? I am indeed. You can find the link in my bio or Dark Guy Vince on Twitch. You can see my name round the camera right here. Don't tell me you got DRS. Don't tell me you got DRS. We gained again, I think. We gained again. Couple tenths, I think.
And gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
No, he didn't get DRS. Good. He didn't get DRS.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Come on, chat. Come on. 7 to go. I know it's only for P8, but every point is really important for a mid-table team. Especially when it's against your rival as well. The Aston Martin are definitely our rivals in the Constructors' Championship, so getting more points than them is always good. Out the hairpin we go. Had a little bit of wheel spin. Hopefully got DRS and collar pinto this time. Let's see. No, we didn't. Wow. Take the slipstream then. Now blitz to the outsides. And hopefully get a good chunk of time. 1.4 the gap. Getting closer. This could be a last few lap showdown. Come on. No DRS? Yeah, I'm surprised we can get DRS there. I thought we were close enough, but I guess not. Bit wide of the apex in that final corner. I think that's another couple of tenth gain maybe, though. 1.5 over the line. 30.8 on the timing sheet. Driver in front. What's his lap times?
Ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Time last lap, 1:31.0. Okay, so you
Two
gained
tenths.
1/10 a lap.
We did a 30.8. We were 2 tenths faster. Mark's lying. I don't know why. Touch deep with the hairpin. Might get the exit, though. Come on, come on, come on! We're definitely quicker. 6 to go. We are 100% quicker. Let's try and get the exit here, maybe. Yo, Pasta Legend, appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well, mate. Appreciate it. That was a better final corner. Good gain. Another couple tenths. Another 30.8. 2 more tenths gains. I think that lap time was almost identical to the previous one as well. Come on. Set softs in case of safety car. I don't think we'll get a safety car at this point. But if we do get a safety car, we'll definitely go soft tires. We've got the gaps, so... Why did my VP reset? You might have had a name change. If you had a name change on Twitch, it would have reset it, unfortunately. Davis, Adrian, thank you for the Twitch world, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Oh, that was close to DRS. 9/10. Unfortunately, we went within a second of the section point. But that's the closest we've been on this stint. 9/10 away from Lance Stroll right there on that apex. Could we be close enough for DRS on the next lap? These hard tyres definitely looking quicker. I think we might have made the right call to go on the hards here. We'll use up the battery here to try and get ourselves within DRS. I think we got it. I think we got it. We do. We will have DRS down towards turn 1. I think we'll be a little bit too far away to make a move at turn 1 this time around, but we should be good. Cockpit cam, it was blocked. The cockpit cam was blocked. Oh, gotta watch out braking again now, though. Gotta watch out braking a little bit. Gonna have a little bit more straight line speed now with that DRS wide open, so... Bro really thought he did something there, huh? Howard with the immediate no. Oh, mate, the rear tyres. 35% that rear left tyre. How do I know a turn is coming? I use my eyes. And I look at the track. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one, really. How do you know the roads around your house? Oh, noob. Oh, that wasn't blocked. Noob made it this time. Too late on the block. Noob was tactical with that one. He was tactical. DRS again, down towards turn 4. Still a little bit too far back right now. I think we're just also in that dirty air as well, aren't we? So we'll catch up a little bit in the corners. We just have to wrestle the car a little bit. Nice grip on the hairpin. Surely that move is brewing, right, chat? Surely the move is brewing. I think it's also, we've got to be tactical about this move as well, right? I think we've got to do it quite late. If we do the move too early, Lance can definitely get us back. So if we just try and get as close as possible, and then the final lap, pull the trigger. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us into the lead of the race. Well, I mean, I say lead the race. It's basically lead the best of the rest. For us, that's the lead of the race. Whoever is best of the rest is leader of the race for us. There we go, DRS one more time, down towards turn 1. It's going to get tense for the prediction here as well, isn't it? I mean, can hear the rear tyres just slipping every time I apply some throttle. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Every single time we touch that throttle pedal, the rears just lose a bit of grip and spin up. Just makes it 10 times more awkward. Mercedes incoming. Oh, shit. I don't know if is that a good thing or a bad thing there's a Mercedes coming here behind us? Wait, have we been lapped? Wait, we've been lapped! Chat, we gotta do it next lap! We have to do it next lap! I completely forgot we've been lapped! We gotta do it next lap! It has to be done! The leaders already lapped us, I'm pretty sure. Wait, have they? Wait, who's the leader? You're lapped? I don't think we are. I think that Mercedes behind us is the leader. Shit, no battery. Is this the final lap? I'm all over the back of him. I'm all over the back of him. Push, push, push. Here we go. Up the inside of Lance Stroll. We're wheel to wheel. Up towards turn 4. We've got the inside line. It's better on the brakes. Have we got the exit as well? Yes, we do. Into P8 we go. And now we're getting blue flags from that Mercedes.
Blue flag.
I'm letting Stroll do the first move.
Okay, blue flag.
What's he doing?
Create a gap and let the car behind through.
What's bro doing? Yo, Russell, come on, bro. Russell, come on. Wait, no. If I stay ahead, we definitely finish ahead of him. Wait, I don't know. Chat, what do I do here? Russell, come on. Oh, let him go at the final corner. This is tactical. Let him go at the final corner. Because Stroll's too far back. Go, 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 go. 200 IQ plays, chat. 200 IQ plays. This is the final lap. George Russell's going to cross the line to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. But we played that perfectly. Across the line. P8. P8. Oh, man. Anytime we score points in this car, we're always happy. But when it's a top 8, you're even happier. We played that perfectly on the final lap. Let's go. Oh, man. What a crazy race.
Russell hustle. It's George Russell who wins.
Crazy, crazy race. Oh. You finished P2 while the flag waved in my eyes? True. We crossed the line P2, chat. Oh, man. Yeah, you'll get a refund, Deadcore. Whew. What a race, huh? What a race. We nailed that at the end there. 200 IQ plays.
By George, he was good today.
Jin, thank you for on Twitch for me. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. George Russell then finishes on the top step of the podium. Jack Villeneuve in second place. And Yuki Tsunoda, another podium for the Japanese driver. He finishes P3 in that Red Bull. A Mercedes 1-2, though. It's like watching the Hamilton domination era all over again. Take it easy, Pasta. I know I hate Stroll. This is why you don't count against. Well, you don't count for Stroll, I guess. 202,000 points going to 20 people. Fair play. Fair play, chap.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
What a race, man.
Action. I can't wait to see what's next.
What a race. And that's a great way to finish up our last stream in the UK, isn't it? A very nice way to finish up the career heading into my Canada experience. George Russell, then, ladies and gentlemen, does win the Grand Prix. 5 seconds ahead of Jacques Villeneuve. Yuki Tsunoda in P3. Verstappen finishes 4th with Lando Norris in 5th. Piastri and Hamilton. Piastri and Hamilton in 6th and 7th. Ourselves, Jenson Button in P8. Lance Stroll and Alex Albon conclude your point scorers for today as well. A last lap overtake on Lance Stroll, essentially. And we do make it into that top 8. Very, very good. And congratulations to those who said top 8. You guys get yourselves some good points there. I mean, I did say at the start of the stream that essentially getting that top 8 was all about a mechanical failure or something like that to the top 8. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. It was purely a luck thing, really. But we did what we had to do, at least. You know, we could have lost out to Lance Stroll, and we wouldn't have got paid there. So we still had to do our bits. Our teammate Nico Hulkenberg, unfortunately, only a P19 for him. Not a great result. He qualified quite well, so a bit of a shame that he wasn't able to get any good points out of that. But either way, Jenson Button scoring 4 points today. Sorry, Yeah, 4 points. That isn't too shabby in the slightest. Let's get an update on the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship for the next Grand Prix then. So, Nico Hulkenberg does stay P9 right now. He's 21 points, away from Lewis Hamilton in P8. I don't think we'll be pushing that top 8. Like I said, the top 8 are just way too quick right now. So, best of rest position is essentially P9. And that's exactly what Hulkenberg is doing at the moment, getting himself into 9th spot. And Jenson Button also getting some good points today and putting himself into P10. 5 points up on Alex Albon in P11. Constructors Championship-wise, we still have a pretty good gap against Aston Martin. We extend that gap by a couple more points today as well, with Aston Martin scoring 2 points. We score 4, and we do give ourselves an extra couple of points gap in the Constructors Championship. Like I say, the top 4 is still very far away from us in the Constructors, and 5th is basically our target this season. So, yeah, very good. Very, very good. Very happy with that ending. Got ourselves in that top 8. Exactly what we need to do. When is your next F1 stream? Sunday or Monday. So essentially, chat, what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to be setting down my stuff and packing the things I need to bring with me for my trip to Canada. Friday, I fly out quite early. I have like a 9:30 a.m. flight or something like that. So, yeah, I won't be very active on Friday. And then I'm targeting Sunday or Monday as the first stream. The first stream will be me setting up my my rig and stuff like that. So you guys will get to watch me build the setup, essentially. So, if you were around a few years ago when I built this setup, you'll know you're in for a treat. Because that was good banter last time. So... yeah, that'll be on Sunday or Monday. Like I said, I'll let you guys know on Discord
we've got multiple
when exactly I'll be live again.
Don't forget to develop them.
Where you headed to in Canada? I'm going to be in the Toronto area.
We could be
The
getting into
GTA. Mechanical failure? We didn't have mechanical failure. Oh, actually, we did in Q3, didn't we? We had that electrical fault. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair enough. We've got some owner training we could do here as well. Let's do some more on like, the corporate sides. 10% more fan rating. That's fine by me. Let's do that. There we go. Let's also turn off the in-game music as well, because this shit gets very loud when you go into the menu. It's perfectly fine outside of it, but the moment you go into the menu, it's very loud. Safe travels, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Have I got a new rig for streams in Canada? Yes. It's actually going to be the exact same as what I've got already. I'm going to use the FGT again. So I've got that on order right now. It should actually be arriving maybe today or tomorrow. I'm not too sure, but either way. We have a facility improvement in the engineering department. The advanced tooling has arrived. I don't think that's what we need to get to develop parts in the chassis, though. So, but saying that, I think we can do another upgrade here. So we'll do a bit more front downforce. Can never say no to more research. Everything there, I think I'm happy with. I don't want any brake upgrades. We can do no available slots, okay. And durability, still waiting for that other part to arrive. Sweet. Right. Let's skip a little bit of time then. Let's see. I think we are getting a couple upgrades coming through here in a moment, so we'll see what these are. Do some fan outreach. How long am I in Canada for? Just under 2 months. But like I say, I'll still be streaming and stuff like that in Canada, so don't worry. I will still be live while I'm out there. Maybe, like, slightly less frequently, but I still will be streaming at least, so. Right. That is everything done and dusted there. Is there anything else we need to do here, really? Maybe we should start scouting some drivers, chat. We still have Bortoletto on our driver talks, so maybe we start talking to another driver? Just in case we want to choose to get rid of one of Jensen or Nico. Should we start talking to Carlos? Carlos is 90 rated, bro. Sainz is 90 rated. You think Max? Nah, Max is way too expensive. I mean, the expected salary at Sainz is also 30 million, which is kind of crazy. I'm kind of feeling like I should talk to Carlos. Not gonna lie. Just wanna dance and feel good. Let's talk to Carlos. Let's see what he wants.
Early preliminary inquiry to their side. I'll let you know how it goes. Hard to get a read on it at the moment. These things are always fluid and move quickly, but if they're interested in us, I'm sure things will move a bit quicker.
Hopefully so. Didn't Sainz drop to like 85 with the update? I think so, yeah. I did apply the driver ratings to the career mode, but I don't think it did anything. I'm not gonna lie. Signed elsewhere? What do you mean? Carlos has chosen to sign with another team next season. What do you mean? Where? Who? Who? Okay, well, I guess we'll cancel that then. I mean, Carlos Sainz hasn't got a seat this season, so I'm very keen to see where he is. Do you, Oscar? Then you think we should go for Oscar? 34 million. He's a little bit more expensive than Carlos, but he is 2 ratings higher. I mean, Lewis Hamilton is 25 million. That's actually kind of crazy. But imagine his rating will decline, right? Alex Albon, maybe? 22 million. I actually kind of like the idea of getting Carlos. Let's have a chat to Alex. Wait, I can't chat to him. How do I remove someone, chat? How do I remove someone from this driver talks? Anyone know? It doesn't let me get rid of him. I can stop talks to Bortoletto, but I can't stop talks to Carlos. More details? That's what I did, but it doesn't show anything here either. Press F10 for help. Driver contracts. Doesn't show much, does it? Xbox, you press star and press cancel talks. Yeah, but if you look at the bottom right, if we go over Bortoletto here, you can see that I can stop driver talks with him, but I can't with Carlos. Maybe he'll just, like, disappear, seeing as he's signed elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe you have to wait a day, maybe. I think I've already skipped the time now, though, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I have. Damn. Rip. Okay. Alright, whatever. Right, have we got any more upgrades we need to assign here? No, we do not. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's get some more development going. We've got the chassis covers in. Let's get the rear floor under tray in as well. Actually, which is the best improvement here? Maybe this one. We'll get both of these in. That will arrive after Imola. That's not too bad. Nothing to improve there. Cool. Sweet, that should be everything then, I think. But yeah, I guess I'll have to find out when I'm in Canada, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go then. That will do it for the night then here in Bahrain. So, we do keep up our point scoring streak. We've scored a point, at least 1 point, every single race so far. The lowest we've got when driving as a driver, of course, is a P9. So, the races Jensen in Australia and Bahrain scored a P7 and P8 with him there. And the races Hulkenberg in China and Japan and got a P8 and P9 in those two as well. So, every race so far, we have scored at least a point, which is very, very good. And hopefully, out in Saudi Arabia, we could score some more points. I know last season, we had some really good pace in Saudi. So, fingers crossed, we're going to try and do that again next time around. But that'll be for next week's streams. But, like I said, chat... The next stream I'm planning will either be on Sunday or Monday, and that will be a rig setup stream. So it will be probably quite a long stream, that one. I think Dana will also be on the stream as well. So I don't think you guys have seen Dana on my stream for a while. So you'll probably see her on my stream. She's also going to help me set the rig up and stuff like that. But that will be on Sunday or Monday. I'll let you guys know on Discord what exactly the plan will be. And then the next F1 stream will probably be this time next week. Maybe. Again, like I said, I'll let you guys know on Discord, but I'm not entirely sure what the plan is right now. So I'll update you guys as and when I know, but it's a bit sort of unpredictable right now. So there'll definitely be a couple streams next week at least, but just not exactly sure what days at the moment. Thank you, Rundon. I appreciate that. Marble still off the stream? No, I'm gonna get straight away with packing, noob. I've actually got a few stuff in the wash that I need to sort out as well, so I can't do that before my parents go to bed. Right. Let's raid over to someone, shall we, chat? Do you know what? We'll raid over to the person I'm going to see in 2 days' time as well, shall we? She actually just got raided, so she's going to get a double raid here. So I might delay this a little bit while we let that raid settle out. So, right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is getting me done and dusted for the night. How about you guys? Like I say, on Sunday or Monday for the rig sale stream. That should be a good fun stream, that one. And hopefully we can have some good memories there. That should be interesting. All my social medias in the chat right now. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat. Do make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting plenty of my Instagram stories of what I'm up to when I'm in Canada. So if you want to see what I'm doing on said day, I'll be uploading plenty on my Instagram stories. Do follow me there if you haven't already. Do jump in on Discord as well. I'll keep you guys updated on Discord as to what the plans are for the streams and stuff. Will the streams be at the same time? Yes. There'll be no change to the time zones or stuff like that. I know Toronto's like 5 hours behind us, so... the streams will be the exact same time. Don't fret. I'll be streaming the exact same time as usual. So I'll be live on 12 o'clock Canadian time, 5 o'clock UK time, Sunday or Monday. But like I said, I'll let you guys know on Discord. So do jump in on Discord if you're not ready. For those of you guys on TikTok, if you click the link in my bio, that takes to all my social medias as well. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic rest of your night. Have a great weekend. And I'll let you guys know how I get on with the travels and stuff on Discord as well. So don't fret. I'll still be active on all my socials when I'm until I've safely landed. But until next time, fantastic rest of your night. Get the Vince remains up in the chat. And I'll see you guys ready for the rig building stream very soon. Bye-bye.